Good evening and welcome, Bruce Gas, boxing, jazz, and more. I'm over here tonight to talk about something that I know this weekend kind of it brought a little bit of a downer to an otherwise very entertaining boxing weekend. The David Morrell and the Adios Yerbossynuly, I guess that's how you pronounce it. I hate to mess the man's name up, but yeah, he was put in a medically induced coma, and I've seen a lot of that in my long storied history as a boxing fanatic over the years, and it kind of hit home because in a few more days it's going to be the anniversary of Ray Mancini and Dooku Kim if you cats remember. Of course, we all remember that. But I was watching that, and man, you know, just I said, let me come on here tonight and talk about that. And I got a little bit of this. They call it GDP, Granddaddy Perp. It's a little beautiful little ping pong balls here. The show that one to you. Yeah. Look at that bad boy. Beautiful orange hairs, a nice dark green. It's gonna make for a good evening tonight, man. A good evening thing, no matter how it happens or where we go. But I mean, it's all about throwing in the towel. The name of my show tonight. You know, it's been around. That expression's been around for a long time. But it originated right here in boxing. So you know, I wanted to include that tonight. I didn't have any guests who were going to come on. I made a few attempts out there, but it's weird, man. Times go by so fast. The weeks, fucking the days turn into a week like that, and all of a sudden it's Tuesday night, and I said, damn, I want to get on here because I love doing this. I love coming on, sharing boxing. I get on a few more times than Tuesday night, man. But this is almost like my brand, kind of. And I feel funny not doing it. And I have some pretty awesome shows coming up. And let me introduce you to the Toker 2 here. The wife's cleaned it nicely. And I got an old brother of mine that stopped in tonight to join me, man. They call him the Skywalker. Tim Lucy, brother. How you doing, my man? I think he said, give me a few minutes. I saw it in a private chat, but regardless thereof, man, that's my brother, the Skywalker. He graciously accepted my invitation to come up here tonight and talk about throwing in the towel. Oh, I hear something back there.
Hey, salute, Bruce. I'm back, man.
There's my brother, Skywalker. Hey,
hey, man. Let me get my bong. Let me get my bong out, man. Just give me a minute.
Look what the wife did. Look what the wife did to that today, huh?
Yeah, my shit looks dirty, bro, compared to yours. I better change my bong water then real quick.
Thank you for coming by. Demetrius,
yeah, no worries.
JC, what's happening, man? What's happening? So what are you up to tonight, Tim?
Nothing, bro. Just another day, bro. Another work day. Enjoying Tuesday night fights is my go-to show on Tuesday now, man. We kind of go back in time with these classic fighters.
I appreciate it. Oh, I almost had a little hole in my shirt.
You bring back the memories. I like Tuesday nights, bro.
I try to, bro. I try to, man. I try my best to do that. And you know, there's been so much bullshit in the world of boxing. I don't even want to get into that at all today over here, man. I want to keep it real boxing. Get down to the fucking meat and the potatoes of nothing but the sweet science. You know what I'm saying, bro? Where I go today, it seems like every channel I went on to, I just heard fucking this one and that one and yabba, and this is the girl's a guy, the guy's a girl, the fucking this is.
Yeah, I'm part of that. Yeah,
that insanity.
Yeah, that's crazy, bro. We'll get to boxing, man. We got to forget all that shit.
Yeah. Tim, what do you think about throwing in the towel? You saw the fight this weekend, bro.
Yeah. I know Yerbossynuly, and I didn't even think that, bro. When they were fighting, bro, I was so into the fight. Like, I knew he was taking damage, and I knew there was a possibility that the doctor could stop it, but I just knew that, he was Kazakhstan. Those Kazakhstani people, they don't throw in the towel, bro. They're gonna fight. You know what I mean? They're real tough, bro. About, yeah, they're just tough people, man, from Kazakhstan. So, yeah, that's that. I don't know. I guess that's where doctors come in, man. The experts in the medical field, right?
You'll never see a boxer that wants to accept that towel being thrown in.
Right.
Look at Mark Breland throwing the towel in for Deontay Wilder, bro. Look where it got him.
Right.
How did that put fear in other boxers? Hey, I'm going to lose my livelihood. I'm going to throw in the towel.
But then you got people that shouldn't, like Sean Porter's dad.
True there, man. True. Hey, let me shout out who came in here, man. I'm getting a little ahead of myself. I like to see my brothers and my sisters come in to listen to us here tonight, man. To Jose Diaz, my man, first one in, always around. Thank you, my brother. Demetrius Bright, my bro. Thank you for coming by. JC, my man. Thank you for bopping your head in here, man. PGH Dog, my brother. Salute, Teach, my man. All the true fans. Of course, Mr. Pads, my main man. Shout out to you, man. You know, me and Mr. Pads, we have a distinct honor that we share. We're the only two moderators in Get This Smokes channel. I turned my YouTube on last week one day and I saw it in there and I said, Jesus, how cool is that? But anyway, man, Con Shawnery, man, shout out to you, brother. We're gonna talk about throwing in the towel, and you know that expression. We've heard that a million times, man. How many times you say, "Oh, fuck this, I'm throwing in the towel. Nah, I'm done." That originated in boxing, and it originated in the fucking the 19th century with the famous fight between fucking Jack Dempsey and Angel Firpo, Louis Firpo. It was a 1-round fight. It was a slaughter. I mean, it was a crazy. I'm going to pull it up in here when we stop talking about it. But I mean, it's definitely the beginning of the throw in the towel, you know. And it's been in and out of boxing. I know your uncle Bobby Chacon, man. He wasn't a guy to throw in the towel. He'd go after his trainer if he threw in the towel.
Right. See, that's the thing too. A lot of these corners, they're afraid of the fighter, man. You know, the fighter's in charge. You know, regardless of, you know, some it's opposite in some camps. You know, where the father's in charge of a son that's fighting. You know what I mean? And you know, we see that with Kenny Porter and Sean Porter. But usually the fighter's in charge, man. So a lot of them are afraid to, you know, really throw in the towel. But I think that's just.
I'm going to show you one of the funkiest ones in here. Go ahead, keep going.
Yeah, but I think that should be communicated before the fight, man, especially on a big fight, bro. Like, if you're taking that much damage, bro, you know damn well, you know, the corner has to be in charge of everything, you know. So, you know, I guess they're the ones that, you know, they're responsible. When you're fighting, you don't have time to make decisions, right? The fighter doesn't. So then your corner has to be the one, you know, to know when it's time to throw in the towel or not, you know.
Check this out, though. This is Ricky Burns, and he's fighting this guy named Prince Fatusu. Weird name, but check out this. Look at that. Let me play this back here. Don't want to play too much of it because, you know, you might get nabbed for a infringement over here. But I'm going to shut the volume down. Now, this is the craziest throwing in the towel I've ever seen in my life. This is insane. See that? Look, the fighter catches it. He's looking at his corner. Like, what did you do?
Right.
And the referee stops the fight. The fighter caught the towel, bro. Did you see that? Watch that again. I'm going to show it in slow motion here. In fact, I could even get to. I'm going to go a little bit before that to catch it as it's happening.
Is that the fastest towel thrown, Bruce, or what?
I don't know, man. I don't know, but but it was definitely one of the craziest I saw. I did a little bit of research. But check this out, man. They're both throwing punches, and what happened? Look at that. This towel throws the towel right there. The Prince looks at his corner. I was like, what the heck? Even the referee's like, are you sure? Insane, bro.
Yeah, that is insane. That's bullshit. Hey, but it's good news, man, that Yerbossynuly, you know, a lot of times that's not the case. So
no, you know, it isn't, because most of the time it's not the case. Most of the time fighters die once they get that.
He's not going to be the same after this fight.
I don't know, man. I'm gonna have to see it myself, but definitely crazy. You know, Should the referee been chastised for letting the fight continue? Should the corner have stopped the fight? Should the doctor at ringside? He looked at him a couple of times.
Right.
This guy was getting pummeled. Fucking Morrell. He looked like a freaking Xbox character, X-Man. He was
Right.
throwing wild punches, these uppercuts, these overhand rights, just beating the hell out of this guy. But he was like too tough for his own good. What was it? What's his name again?
Eidos Yerbossynuly from
Yeb-
from Kazakhstan.
Well,
Eidos like adios. Yerbossynuly.
throwing in the towel, man. That's Let me show you some of these fights, man. You tell me what you think about throwing in the towel. A couple of the ones that I remember throughout the glorious past of boxing. I'll try to dig them up out of the archives here. Let's see. And see, these I don't get in trouble for either, so I can show these fights. This one was fantastic, man. This was considered the fight of one of the biggest fights of all time, biggest destructive fights of all time. But this is Joe Louis and Max Schmeling, and you watch this closely, man. The freaking towel comes in, the referee throws the towel out of the ring because see, this fight was the United States against Russia, against Germany. Right at damage. I mean, this is you're going to see a tremendous beating. But the referee, like I said, he was given orders. That was a case of glad they threw the towel in. Let me get that off the screen here. I got Just Do on here. Shit, man. I can't see my mouse here. Wait a minute here. Here we go. Sorry about that, Just Do. At least we didn't put the volume on for you. We gave you some advertisement, but we want you guys to stay here, though. Right? Stay here while you're here. I mean,
Just Do's like, yeah.
Everybody's on, man. Everybody's on at the same time. That's why, I don't get offended if I'll go on any time because I'm not, I hear some people, well, I don't want to overstep their time. That's their, bro. There's about out there.
Yeah, I enjoy Tuesday night fights with you, though, bro. I really like the Tuesday nights has to be Bruce Gas.
I appreciate that, my brother.
I got my homies live too, but man, Tuesdays belong to you, brother. All respect, man. I love the classics. Man, I like going back in the past. You highlight my uncle. You highlight, all these great fighters, bro, that paved the way, for these future contenders, bro. Much respect.
Oh, bro, your uncle, he would never have the towel thrown in. I don't know if he ever did have the towel thrown in. It's a possibility. I don't know.
It's possible, man. But yeah, he was tough, man. The 15 round, but back then they didn't stop fights either. It'd be 15 round bloodbaths.
Nope, they didn't, man. And this was another one here, man. This was a fight that I'll just put it up and we can just watch as we're going along. This is probably one of the most devastatingly brutal fights. Hey, Brian Hodkin, how you doing, my bro? Probably one of the most brutal endings in a fight. Always remembered, and I'm so glad that Yerbossynuly is going to come out of that coma, man. But this was a fatal fight here, man. This was Emil Griffith against Benny Perret.
Hell, Bazooka Limon killed somebody in the ring when my uncle fought him. So you already had that reputation, right? So
yeah, that's why some of these fighters, they say, take a body.
Yeah.
Johnny Boy Combat, how you doing, brother? Glad you're in here, man.
What's up, brother?
No, this is the laid back place for boxing, bro. I can't control what's in the fucking chat, and I'm not even gonna try. But I go everywhere today, and all I hear is people going back and forth, personal attacks, this one, that one, man. That's why I'm on here.
Right.
Take me back to the past over here, bro.
To the past. Fuck all the trouble.
And throw in the towel. That's what I kind of did today, man. All that bullshit was like this.
Yeah. Throw that shit in, Bruce.
The towel, bro. I surrender to the Toker 2 over here. Hey, Tony Boswell, brother. Salute, man.
At the end of the day, man, everybody's a boxing fan, so that's what makes it great, bro.
Oh, it is, and I'm glad that people come on here from all different channels, all different fucking
Right.
all different ages, whatever, man. Because I try to be the ageless wonder over here, bro. You know, I know I'm old enough to be everybody's grandfather, but inside my head, I'm young enough to be a fucking newborn, man. You know, I got the
Right.
gleam in my eye, bro, and over here we're watching. See, there was a lot of personality going on in this fight. Emil Griffith was he was a known homosexual. Not I don't know about known, but the boxers knew it. And Benny Kid Parrott, he was bringing that up. He was calling him a molicone, which is
Maricon.
Molicone. Yep, you got
Maricon
that.
is a fag, yeah.
Yeah. And so this was real heavy personal shit going on in this fight. This is back in the 50s, man. 50s, I think it was in the early 60s. Yeah, let me check and see the date of this fight. Yeah, 1962, May 24th.
Oh shit!
I was like 6 years old, 5 years old. Wouldn't be 6 till December.
Oh,
but yeah, and I wasn't a boxing fanatic yet, man. But I heard about this as I grew older. You know, Emil Griffith, one of the smoothest boxers alive. Footwork, hand speed. I think the guy won the welterweight title 5 times. I mean, this was a dude that if he was around here today, Errol, Bud, man, they'd be sipping the lean and getting out of the way. Emil Griffith would dance around him, he'd punch him, man. This guy was a beautiful, beautiful boxer. And in this fight, he's fighting the champion, Benny Kid Parrott. He's got the title. So Emil Griffith's going for the welterweight title here, man. This was very cool.
Yeah, that's tight.
Almost makes you wish I was 10 years older. I would have been watching this. Watching it live. This is Madison Square Garden. Probably Friday night fights, Gillette fights, because there was pay-per-view, but I really don't think. Look, I'd almost guarantee. As a matter of fact, now that my brain cells are kicking in, yes, this fight was nationally televised, and they banned boxing because of it. Because of a man dying on national TV, there was a major freaking major shit going on about this. Sometimes I wish I'd get some real OGs in here. Some guys a few years older than me who could kind of let me know. And this was another classic. Don't throw in the towel. You know, Rocky's looking at fucking Apollo looking at Rocky. Don't do it. Don't throw in the towel. But yeah, baby, good shit.
Bazooka Limon number 4 and 82 of my uncle, man. Nobody threw in the towel on that one either, and that was a straight bloodbath and knockdowns and everything, bro. And they went the full 15, man.
Yeah, that's another thing back then. Those fights were 15 rounds. And, I really think they should bring that back again. Not only for world title fights, and maybe even if you want to pussify it a little more, make it for those super, the super title. I know the franchise, the belt that wasn't supposed to be transferred. Now it is transferred. So something like that, 15 rounds for exclusive fights like that. And hey, these guys want to fight once a year. They want to get out of shape. They want to hit the crack pipe, whatever, man. They'll smarten up. Maybe it'll bring a little bit more respectability back to boxing.
Yeah, more running.
You know it, man. I mean, I used to run up until I tore my meniscus and I quit running. Now I walk a lot. But, only until about maybe 3-4 years ago, I was running 3 miles every day, bro. Nothing. No problem at all, man.
I'm back at it, man. I'm back at it every day, man. I've been putting my work in. It's easy, bro. I just got to go out and do it.
That's all. You go a little bit further each day. Because when I first started running, I'd go maybe a quarter mile. I'd throw up, whatever, man. I'd lose it. But then the next day I'd go a little bit further. Within a year, man, I could run 5K, which is almost 3 miles easily, bro. I mean, and that was a daily thing. You just have to. It's just a mind over matter thing, because you got it, bro. You're a ranger, for Christ's sakes, man.
Yeah. I used to run every day, man, for a living. So when I got out, I stopped running. So lately, man, it's been kicking my ass. At work, I can't move right.
If you're gonna go,
I'll get used to that. It's my first week back running, man. So
if you're gonna go to Border Wars, bro, you better fucking get yourself.
yeah, me and Roland been motivating each other, bro. So every day, me and Roland text each other. He put in his run already today. He took a day off yesterday. So yeah, we're just texting each other, motivating each other.
Roland's a nice guy, man.
Yeah, he's badass, bro. I like Roland. And he's got balls, bro. It takes balls to step in that ring. And look at Roland, bro. This is gonna be his third Border Wars visit. So much respect to Roland, man. And I'm 40, man. So it's like, yo, this is in Vegas. This is an opportunity, man. I'm in my midlife. You know what I'm saying? Like, I already hang from buildings for a living, but fuck, to fight in a ring, bro, is the shit for me, bro. To be in Vegas, to fight, not even professional, but just a 3-round, bro. It's kind of
man. Nobody's gonna get hurt. It's gonna be fun,
cool, bro.
You're gonna show what you got, see if you still got it. A little bit of defense in there, man. Some fucking to the body, see if you got the uppercut on the inside.
I gotta cut weight. Yeah,
you live boxing 24 hours a day when you're not swinging from the fucking concrete jungle, man.
Right. I'm an active person, so it should be easy, man. It should be easy to just get in that routine, to train. I'm getting with
boxing service, right?
Yeah. And Pitbull Torres, his father, I don't remember. I did a gym visit on my YouTube. I'm gonna be training in that gym right there. It's the Pitbull Torres gym. He was underneath Johnny Tapia back in the day.
When is this exactly?
Huh?
When is this?
February 25th. It's gonna be Border Wars 14 in Vegas.
Damn. And you're gonna be training with Pitbull Cruz?
Not Pitbull Cruz, Pitbull Torres from Albuquerque.
Oh, Pitbull Torres. Okay, Albuquerque. Man.
No, Johnny Tapia gym. No, but but I'm sparring with a pro though. I'm sparring with Josh Moreno. People in that gym are pros that are my size, more or less. They're still smaller than me, but
well, just be careful. Remember, you're a 40-year-old man. You haven't. Fuck sparring with the pros, bro. I mean, you should just get yourself in condition.
No, they're gonna take it easy. They know they're not gonna hurt me, bro. This is good sparring, bro. Good work, I might get hurt. We'll see.
Now we're watching. I want to get back to this fight a little bit, man.
Yeah, let's get back to it, bro.
Emil Griffith in the light trunks. I'm sorry, Emil Griffith in the dark trunks. Penny Kid Parrott in the white trunks. I mean, both of these guys. This is in New York City, Madison Square Garden. They're smoking cigars at ringside. I'm surprised they don't all have those fedoras on their head, those fucking hats. Usually, I guess this is 62. Yeah, see, you know why they're not wearing hats? Because John F. Kennedy was president and he didn't wear a hat. So all these cats wanted to look like John F. Kennedy. So hats became unpopular. That's a little bit of trivia you can count on. And you can tell with boxers too, because if it's before 62, everybody's got hats on at ringside. All the reporters, it's mostly guys anyway. A lot of them dressed up, man. Even the cameraman, he's got a tie on.
Yeah, exactly. Yeah.
Today they have sweatsuits on, shorts on, whatever. But
yeah.
Different time of life. BK, man, I'm sorry I missed you, bro. I'm trying to be a gracious host over here. See, that's what I'm trying to learn too. I'm trying not to let my guests finish what they say, and not talk over them. And then same with me, don't talk over me, because the problem is I forget, man. I start talking and somebody talks over me, so I'm trying to get my communication skills down a little bit better. I'm trying to restrain myself, because I'm a fucking cut people off, and then you did it again. See, you wait till they're done and back. You make it's a better flow that way, because I hate being talked over, and I hate talking over other people. But I also hate dead air on the fucking show. So
right. Sometimes but I forget though. I acknowledge you. and that we're on air. You know what I'm saying? Sometimes there's a delay, or you know what I'm saying. So it seems like it's talking over you, but sometimes I'm just acknowledging. But I want you to keep going. But but it's, you know what I mean. It's not like, but it really fucks you up on the
Shit, man! I
yeah.
talked. I talked over the faithful enemy. You gotta see how many unanswered punches are landed in this fight here. You can keep going, man, but I got a very, very one-track mind. Tony Boswell, bro. Thank you so much for coming by. Parliamentary procedure. BK's an educated man. I can tell by the. Oh, here we go. He's Emil Griffith has got him hurt. He's got Benny Kid Parrott. See, and this is when they started putting 4 strands on the ropes too. Watch what happens, man. This was an ugly beatdown. Look at that fucking right hand. Another one. Boom. How many unanswered punches are you going to see here? Just count them. 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12. Where's the towel? Where's the towel? Where's the towel? Look at this, man.
Hanging on the ropes.
Hanging on the ropes. Look at that, man.
Shit.
Never came out of it. And this made the networks. That's TV. This made boxing banned on TV. Look at that, man. That's the sad reality of what happens in boxing when it's, you know, when the rules aren't enforced, when you don't have a sharp referee, a quick referee. Because, man, you know, I always say I'd rather see a fight stop a little too soon than a little too late. Furioso, my brother. Shout out to you, McSmith, man. How you doing, brother?
So this is the fight that had the networks.
This was the fight that had the networks. The networks stopped showing boxing. There was only 3 at the time, anyway, maybe even 2. But ABC, CBS, and NBC, and that was it, bro.
Damn, for everybody's entertainment, guys. Look at that. So.
I gotta get a new mouse over here. There we go. Or maybe it needs a battery or something. I don't know, bro. But anyway, man, that was a time of the towel not being thrown in soon enough.
That's sad, man.
Another sad reality of boxing, and that was a death. And Emil Griffith, man, I should have kept it on the screen a little bit longer, but it is kind of morose. So
yeah, it is.
You know, but see that's the reality.
It's the reality.
The sport we love, bro. Let me see if I can. Another one that I want to show on here. Yeah, this is one we all remember, man. This is when a boxer got the towel thrown in. The fight should have been stopped, but he didn't want it to be stopped, man. And that was freaking Mayweather and Diego Corrales. You remember that fight? You're a Mayweather fan, bro.
Yeah. I wasn't a big Mayweather fan. I honestly I like De La Hoya back in the day, and you know what I mean. I was always the opposite.
I wanted
Mayweather to get his ass kicked back in the day, but it was a sad truth. So I came to like him, you know.
I was the same way, bro. I mean, you couldn't deny his greatness. He was better than everybody else, but I think he should have fought more worthy opponents. I think he had the home town advantage all the time, and he was what he was. But in this fight here, man, Diego Corrales, who we remember the Diego Corrales and the Corrales-Castillo fight. Oh my goodness, that was incredible. But here we go, man. Stopping the fight. The towel came in. He's mad. Look at him pissed off at his corner. See the towel there? The white towel. Margaret Goodman.
Shit.
Look at him, man. No. Come on. And I think that's his father-in-law who stops the fight, his trainer. We're going to see that again here, man. We're going to see it played out here. Floyd is knocking him down. Floyd is beating the shit out of freaking Jose Luis. You know, he's getting pounded over here. But one more time. Floyd had some educated hands. Diego Corral.
That's what Floyd was real tough. Then he turned into a more defensive fighter.
Yep.
Yeah.
There we go. So this mouse is annoying the fuck out of me, but we got it there. Let's see who this is here. George Jakovic. George is going to try to jump on.
Nice, man.
George is my brother. George is one of my originals from way back in the day.
I'm just a fill-in for Tuesday nights, huh? you guys got a really cool squad, man.
Drink your water, bro. Drink your water. So I try to tell that to everybody out there.
Yeah, let me go get some.
Number one beverage in the world, man. Nothing tastes quite like it because it tastes like nothing. Pure water, best thing you could put in your body. Your body needs it. You can die from lack of water faster than you can die from lack of food. It's your organs need to be hydrated. Your organs don't get fully hydrated, and believe me, you have several organs in your body.
I crave sugar so much, man. I'm drinking iced tea, but that's a good reminder, man.
Water, man. Iced tea's caffeine. I avoid caffeine. I avoid citrus, so lemon. So
right.
Water is the only thing I drink, bro. Water is the only. I drink. If I go out somewhere, to a party or something, I'll drink cranberry juice or ginger ale, but I'll sip it. Water, I drink a gallon a day most days. It's a good habit to get into. You pee a lot, but you feel a lot better too.
Right, you do.
Man, it was another good fight. I want to see if I can find that somewhere, man. That was the referee. The referee threw the corner threw the towel in, but it was one of those instances where, hey Remy, how you doing, my brother?
What's up,
Shout
brother?
out. Remy's my main man out there, man. So glad to have you stop by, man. Thank you so much. We're talking about throwing in the towel tonight, man. Remy don't throw in the towel either. He's another fucking tough motherfucker.
Yeah, tough.
Remy doesn't throw in the towel. Tony Boswell doesn't throw in the towel. Nobody in here throws in the towel. Sometimes we might get it thrown in for us, but like I'm going to show you, man. I'm going to show you. All right, let's see if I can get this up. I'm just going to show the end of it because I'm going to just do it for educational purposes. I don't want to get in any kind of trouble here. And I know a lot of these Top Rank and Sky Sports, they don't like you infringing on their territory. Oh, come on, man.
Golden Boy. Watch out with Golden Boy. They're the ones that fucking got me for a whole week, man.
Wait a minute here. I clicked around. I got to another fight. Let me get out to this fight I want to get on over here. Back it up a little bit more.
Been getting away with Showtime or HBO, I mean.
HBO, what, showing it on your show?
Yeah, I usually get away with them, but anything old Golden Boy and shit like that, bro, or Top Rank, even if it's old, man, they'll fucking get my ass.
Yeah, well, we'll see what happens here because I just want to demonstrate how fighters are so tough. And you got to remember, Kell Brook, he got the shit kicked out of him in this fight. He got his eye socket broken. He did okay in the early rounds, but after that, Triple G was just too big and too strong. But watch what he does when his corner throws the towel in. And to be fair, he's exchanging punches. It's not like he's catching a beating or his hands are down.
Damn. He's acting like he's not hurt.
Oh, he suffered severe damage, man. Broken eye socket. And this was before Errol Spence broke his eye socket. I think he broke the other one. I'm not sure, but here we go. And his corner is he's up there. He's rubbing his eye, and he knows there's damage there. Maybe his corner does too. But once again, we see what warriors these guys are. They don't want to There's no quitting these guys. When you're at this elite level, yeah, Triple G is pinning him into the ropes, hitting him with heavy hands. I mean, doing a job. Oh, definitely a mismatch. Welterweight against the freaking middleweight. And there goes the towel, and the referee stops it. And look at Kell Brook. The other guy's calling like, "What the fuck? What the fuck?"
The fuck? A lot of them do that. Yeah.
That's that's the that's what Warriors do, man. Warriors don't throw the towel in there.
What do you think about that Sean Porter Bud Crawford fight? You think that
No, I
a lot
was
of people
that fight, and I had Sean Porter ahead at the time of the stoppage. It was a close fight, but I had.
it was. I thought it was competitive with Bud, and I didn't think he was that hurt. I tripped out when his dad threw the towel in.
Yeah, that's kind of one of the non benefits of having your father as your trainer. I've seen it happen before in fighters, man. I can go back, fucking, Benitez, Sean O'Grady. A lot of father and son relationships very seldom work out in boxing. Some do, but a lot more don't. And
Right.
I just had a brain freeze like I usually do. But the one we were just talking about, Sean Porter and his father.
Yeah.
Kenny Porter is not a trainer of champions, bro. Sean Porter should have gotten away from him. He had a great career. I see the corner waving the towel.
Doesn't Kenny Porter judge Olympic Olympic or trains the Olympic team? Something like that.
Does he?
Yeah.
I'm gonna bring this back up here. This is too good of a demonstration of waving the towel to not. I should have just kept this easy to show, but check this corner from the wide angle, throwing the towel in there. There's Maurizio Suleiman. Hey, look at the dude with the bald head waving the towel.
You don't even see it, huh?
That's
Yo, over here, motherfucker. Over here.
that's the towel, bro. That's the sign of no moss. But you're gonna let somebody else do that for you. Some fights don't accept the towel because see a lot of time, not a lot of times, but it's happened before. Somebody at ringside will throw a towel in. They'll bring a towel under their jacket and they'll throw it in, and the fight will get stopped. And oh yeah, man. So that's why the towel is it's not an accepted way to end a fight. The referee will see that and disqualify the fighter, or the corner man will come in. But the top throwing in the towel is not an automatic ending for a fight. But then we go to Mark Breland and Deontay Wilder. The referee said to him, "I didn't stop the fight. Your corner threw the towel in." So it's strange, man.
Yeah, it is, man. Nowadays the ref most of the time stops shit, you know what I mean? Ref's quick to stop a fight.
Yep, and they like I said earlier. I'd rather see them do it too soon than too late. We pay to see action. We're bloodthirsty animals as fans. We're savages, but boxing, it is what it is. That's why I don't think boxing is ever going to be mainstream anymore. It's really gotten to where somebody was talking about it today. There was a fight they were watching. They brought their kid in there who they go, "Oh, he's a casual." I was listening to somebody's show today, and anyway, I'm thinking, nah, if he was a casual, he would have got into it. He watched it and said, that's it. That's boxing. I'd rather watch basketball or whatever his cup of tea was. But boxing takes a special audience, and we're very passionate. We favor different fighters, and sometimes we do it to the extreme where we get into arguments about it on the internet. And bro, it's just kind of foolish, man, because there's so many positive ways to to be a fan of boxing. I mean, YouTube has got endless fucking fights on there. You know, you can start watching fights that you you wouldn't even believe are so incredibly brutal. Happened, you know, back in the '70s and the '80s. That was to me that's the greatest time of boxing. You know, I'm not only saying it because I saw it, but I have other friends of mine, former fighters, just sports enthusiasts, and they'll tell you, man, there's nothing like it back then. You know, because we had the best of both worlds. It wasn't just these fighters fighting every month, like like Sugar Ray Robinson and guys like that. They were more selective, and we were getting the great fights all the time, and titles were being unified. It was really a good time to be a boxing fan.
Yeah, definitely.
Your uncle was one of the main dudes up there, bro.
Right in the '80s. That's a tough generation, man. And a lot of those guys are all fucked up now, man. They're bad with pugilistic dementia. A lot of them have passed away, and it's crazy, man. What these boxers give us as far as entertainment, you know. You
I
gotta,
was at that Legends weekend last weekend, man, and all the there must have been a dozen, maybe 15 former fighters there, and I didn't see any of these cats who were slurring their speech. Even everybody says Riddick Bowe is punch drunk. Geo James, man, shout out to you, brother. Thank you for coming by, man.
hey, Tim Jr. said they all have health problems. That's what he told me, man. They all suffer. They all suffer from health problems. Every single one of them. Even though that they seem good and all that, what we see on the outside, but from the punishment that they all I guess that's what Tim
I
brought.
was there, bro. You
I
know,
know. Yeah.
I could see. I know some of them were like Mitch Blood Green. He
Yeah.
just broke his hip. He could just about walk. Big Tim drove him home 3 hours to the Queens in New York, and
Yeah. Yeah.
we're in Palmyra, Pennsylvania. So fucking Sugar Ray Seals, 70 years old. He didn't sit down. He was on his feet. He was
He looked clean. He's wearing a suit and everything, man.
Yeah. Well, see, a lot of those boxers, they have problems, but dude, you get 60 years old, and you're
Right.
gonna have problems too, and I'm sure taking beatings like that compound it. But for
Right.
the age they are, the shape that I could see them in, talking to them and how they can articulate and their reflexes, dude, they're the only problem is that they didn't invest their money properly. Bad fucking advisors, people who took their fucking money. But aside from that, I think if they all had the dough that they should have, they'd have a lot less problems to deal with.
Right.
Getting old, man. Getting old is a painful thing to do. All the time. Shit, man. I wake up, my ankle's sore. I'm saying, fuck, man. I didn't even bend my ankle yet or stub it or anything, but I'm limping around for a few hours. So, man, those boxers, I think they're in remarkable shape for what they went through. The ones I talked to, the 15, shit, I got a few numbers in my phone, and I've called them up, and look at Tim Senior, man. Tim Senior's he'd kick anybody's ass today.
Yeah. He got some big hands. Shit, his hands are as big as you, Bruce.
His hands are huge, man. And but not only that, but he
looks good. Yeah, he looks good. He's in good shape. But I heard he doesn't eat any meat or nothing. He's like he's real eats healthy. Eats real healthy. Tim Senior.
He just started doing that recently, man. He always ate chicken and stuff, but he's cleaning up his act because he knows the older you get, the harder it is to digest those funky foods we used to eat back in the day, dude.
Right.
Oh man, I used to eat burritos all the time for breakfast. Shit, man, late at night, anything. I didn't care, but now I that stuff would kill me if I ate that now.
I tried that shit. That shit don't work. I gotta have my beef, man. I can't quit the red. I can't quit the red meat, bro.
I love it.
I have to have my tacos. I gotta have my cow, bro.
That stuff I don't have. I don't do the tacos and burritos and shit like that anymore. Yeah. But I still do the red meat. Nothing like a good steak. At least once in a week, at least once a week a good steak. But fucking price out is crazy now for fucking steaks, man.
Right. Yeah, they're high for good
Oh,
steaks.
I think the last time I looked, it was almost like $24 a pound for the filet mignon.
Right. And then it's even more if you go to one of those markets that's like all natural, or the a little fancier, healthier beef. Should charge up the ass for a nice steak. It's almost the same to go to a restaurant and go eat it. Have them cook it for you.
Brian Hawkin, anytime, bro. You my email. It's Bruce Goes with an it's in front of it. It's on my thing. Hey, a couple of people popped in over here, man. Look at this. My other host of Tuesday Night Fights in the Flesh, G5, my brother.
Yes, sir, Brucey.
Where's my weed at? Where's my weed at?
Yeah.
We all got a blazer real quick. I got my little bowl right here, but I got this pen. It's 94% blueberry. I got the blueberry indica. I don't know what kind of weed I'm smoking.
I gotta get my hands on one of those vape pens, man, bro. I gotta
wait, I gotta show you this sick ass vape that I bought. Bruce, you're gonna love it. At G5, you're gonna like it because you got a wood tip like a black model, bro. Check this shit out.
Oh, honestly, I don't even like the wood tip blacks. I like them plastic. But I got you.
Big Smith. I bought the Levo 2. I'm sure you're familiar with that, right?
Hey, so ask the weed man for the best shit, right?
I got to speak to McSmith over here. I got a very important fucking problem I have to straighten out. I bought this thing called the Levo 2, and it's an infuser. It makes butter. It makes tinctures, things like that. And I've only made a couple of things with it. But my question is, can I infuse honey without putting a lot of oil in there? The same way you make butter, can you make the honey like that? You know what an a Levo 2 is, Tim?
You probably can.
Right? Yes. You can just put the distillate in the honey, man, and you make edible distillate. That's all you got to do now. So you can infuse it with honey and bake and use it for food.
What's edible distillate?
They sell it by the liter, man. It's pretty expensive, but it's pure like this shit that comes in the cart. And this is edible too, man. They have it edible. And it's strong. That's concentrated weed. This is the wax, but it's for
you're on the wrong track.
Edibles. It's for infusing edibles, though.
You're on the wrong track. I'm talking about something I'm talking about something that extracts the shit from the weed, and then it puts it into the oil. And they say oil's the best, but see, today what I did was I mixed honey and oil together. I infuse that. I have about a cup and a half of that in the kitchen. And I was just wondering, how about that, McSmith? Can you mix honey with oil?
The best
put it in a bottle and shake it. And will that work? Will that do a pretty good job? Because I know it's a fat soluble molecule. But
I use butane to extract, but like to eat, I do rosin where it's a press.
Oh yeah, just pick me up some more herb. Oh man,
can I make it without?
We good now.
Will it still be effective? Because where's the THC going to go? If I put like a 1/4 oil, 3/4 honey, will that work? Serious question.
I mean, shit, long as you're keeping the same process, I think you should be all right.
I'll have to try it a little bit later on. Or maybe I'll try it for breakfast because I made some already. No,
you know what a rosin press, Bruce, is? I have to show you a video, bro. How I press my weed, man. Whenever I make my own wax. But I don't smoke no BHO or like butane, bro. I just do straight rosin, bro. I'll show you.
I bought some rosin at the dispensary a few months ago.
Okay. Okay.
Rosin is called, right?
Yeah, and that's just a hot press, Bruce. You just get a hot press and you put it in a little bag. You put your 1/4 ounce of weed or 1/2 ounce of weed, and it'll make a good oil, and you can infuse it for your edibles because it's not butane extracted. it's the best way to extract is by the hot press, bro. I think for edibles. Yeah, and I'll send you a video, bro. I have a video. I do it here and there, bro. I don't have one. My buddy has one, and I make my own shit sometimes. Sometimes if the weeds, like I get a bunch of homegrown, I'm like, fuck, I just want to make some wax out of this shit. I'll put it in the hot press, man. I'll have to send you a video, bro.
Mm.
I have a video on my Instagram, but yeah, I'll send it to you, Bruce, on the chat, bro.
Not put any much fat in the diffuser. I put honey in it today, and it didn't do any damage to it. But like I said, I put honey and oil. A quarter olive oil to 3/4 honey. Kind of how potent it is tomorrow, because I want to do it when I'm straight, and then let it, see what happens an hour after I ingest it. But yeah, man, I'm trying to get into more edibles than smoking.
Yeah, only thing with edibles, I need the strongest shit in America for edibles, man. Like, I'm like even 1,000 milligram joints of it. Like I gotta eat like 5 of them. You know what I'm saying? Like the shit don't, like 1 or 2 just don't do it for me. I'm like, yeah.
That's why I'm making my own, bro.
Yeah.
This is that fire card I got. It came in this box called Big Chief. Look, little premium. This is the top shelf from the dealer, man. It's Applejack. 1 gram premium distillate. Right? So it's fancy, bro. Look at this part, bro. Wood tip on that motherfucker, dude.
Okay. Yeah, I see you.
Yeah, it's pretty clean, huh? They want 4. Yeah, this one is the top shelf, bro. So
you smoke some of it yet?
yeah, a little bit. It's all right.
You smoke?
It's the same as the cheap one. It's the same shit. Just a fancier tip, fancier card. Same shit. But look, see how clear that distillate is, Bruce? That's when you got good shit. When it's real clear, bro, that's when you got really good shit. That's liquid diamonds, bro. That's what they call that shit.
Yeah.
What do you
when it's clear, it's like that brownish goldish color. That's when, you got some
honey. Yeah, this is the honey. Yeah, this is a blueberry one I got. This has got like a honey color. See?
Is that like a syringe in there? Is that a vape right there?
Yeah, it's just a vape. You just plug it in a battery. This is a battery right here, Bruce.
That's the bat. Wow, man, you fuckers are.
Yeah, I get high at work all day.
I got one of those too.
The palm of my hand right here. That's 94% weed. This is like triple the strength.
That's stronger than dabs, right?
Yeah, same strength. 94. Yeah, just killed. This one says that 94.
When you guys are so fucking retarded today? That stuff's frying your brain from when you wake up in the morning to when you go to bed at night. I thought I smoked a lot, man. You guys will put Willie Nelson to shame, bro.
Fuck yeah, bro. I'm making up for all the years I didn't smoke weed.
Man, look, let's just say I picked up like 10. Man, I'm gonna tell myself how much I don't smoke. Damn, but oh well. So yeah, like I picked up with like a 7. I picked up like 10 grams of like London pound cake yesterday. Earlier, you know what I'm saying? I had shit to do. Shit, I got 1 blunt left. Literally, I got 1 blunt left. That's why out of that, and I soloed all of it, you know what I'm saying? In between, so I was like, shit, man.
I buy more oil.
Grams.
That shit, I buy a bag of, this will last me all week, man. Cause I work so much, I can't smoke weed because I'm out, or if I'm around my kids, so I don't smoke that much weed. But this right here, shit, I smoke the shit out of this.
Oh yeah, I got that my cookies card at the house.
Yeah, the weed's for at home chilling or fire for me. My wife likes to smoke. She don't like the wax or anything. So
I gotta buy the flower.
Yeah, if I could just buy this, bro, I would just buy this. To be honest, I mean, I like flower, but this shit's perfect for if you're on the go, bro. If you're an active person, just fucking want to smoke your weed wherever you want to be.
I'll tell you, man. my boy Tony sent me some fucking edibles from Arkansas. 100 milligram each minimum. Some are 200 milligrams. You have to cut them in half. Although towards the end, I was eating a whole 200 milligram. But that's as high as you can get. I don't care. You could be dabbing. You can be fucking vaping. Those fucking edibles, man. You do a heavy duty dose of that, and you're like,
Right.
your ultimate high. And then if you do a couple of tokes on one of those vapes or something, you achieve a whole different plateau. You know.
Right.
Like,
Hey, Bruce, and don't hit blinks every time. Hit blinkers. Oh man, boy,
blinkers.
hit until it start blinking. That little pin. When you hit it, when you press the button to hit that pin, it lights up.
Yeah.
But you can smoke it or hit it until it start blinking. So they be like, oh, you know, man, that shit will blow your shit up.
Yeah. Man, that shit, man, will have the whole crew, our work crew in the morning.
I think I get dispensary this weekend, man. I sold my car. I brought it to the junkyard yesterday. It's been there. I haven't driven it since January. So I said, fuck it, man. I got some starter fluid out. Got a jump on there. Fired it right up. I could feel the fucking front end falling apart. They gave me $450 for it. So, man, I got a couple of hundred. I can go buy some fucking nice memorabilia this weekend. I'll see if I can get one of those vape pens, some of that 98%. Because I don't know none of that shit. I can find an OG when I walk in there. There's all kind of kids, bartenders, bartenders and shit. I look for this fucking guy with the fucking bald head and the fucking wire rim glasses on, sitting there stroking his goatee. I go, oh, can I talk to the OG? Oh, yeah. And I'll say, bro, I don't know none of this shit. Oh, he'll real slow explain it to me because the guy's stoned is a motherfucker. Anyway, I want to go. Yeah, you got my creative juices flowing over here, man. I think
I want to bring up blueberry, man. Blueberry, as you get older, is I'm old. I'm 40 now, bro. I've been jumping out of plane. My back's killing me, bro, and shit like that. I'm trying to train, fight now, so I'm trying to feel all the aches. But blueberry, man, is the best strain for pain relief. John McSmith's always bringing it up too, but that's true, man. That it's the best indica. That shit will really, it's good for like a good recovery after a workout. Blueberry's the best, man.
I was getting blueberry, man. I didn't get a crop this year, but these dudes that I know, they convinced that it's this farmer to grow some weed in his greenhouse. So he did it about 3 seasons, and it got better every fucking crop. And the last one he had was primo. It was nice blueberry indica, and he.
Right.
But the thing was, he started showing his friends, and then then he get nervous, and it got to the point where he had about 30 plants in there, and it was like, oh, fuck the asparagus, I'm gonna just fucking put in a couple more blueberries in there. But he got sick and he didn't do it last year, and I don't know, maybe they should get him in the fucking co-op and sell it to the dispensaries, but yeah, blueberry, good for pain. It's one of the first things I look for, man. Pain relief. Yeah. I go look in leafy.com.
Good flavor. Yeah, good flavor, and then pain. It's good for pain. I always pick that shit when I go to the dispensary, bro. I'm like, yeah, I want that one. Yeah. At least one blueberry or Afghani Kush is another true indica, AK.
Man, my arthritis is getting so bad lately. Every day I'm in pain, and I still get like if the dog grabs me if I got him on a leash and he runs or something like that. But anyway, man. The weed. If it wasn't for the weed, I swear I'd be on Percocets and all that shit.
I want to be hanging from a rope. The weed makes me go to work every day. I feel great, bro. I'm listening to you guys talk boxing, and the weed, man, makes. And I'm 4 years old, bro, hanging off of buildings, bro. The weed is good, man. It's medicine.
Shit, I'm welding, doing a little bit of everything.
Well, I'll tell you,
weed helps. But since I do so much and I scream, like since I don't go to work high. Like, you know what I'm saying? I stopped eating. I don't even smoke on breaks. I don't do nothing. I'm sober all day until I get home. You know what I'm saying? Pretty much. Like now I'm taking a little vacation. So, you know what I'm saying? Like I just discipline to myself to it. Like I don't even. Yeah, even I go on lunch, I just smoke my vape and shit like that, and I leave it like that. So when I do get home, and I do smoke. Oh man, Lord.
Yeah,
So
yeah.
yeah.
That's how I feel when I smoke a blunt, bro. When I get home, bro, and I roll weed up, bro. That to me, that's like overindulging and relaxing. It's nice, bro.
Ohio
If I,
Wild Chat. Salute, bro. Thanks for coming by.
mhm. I told myself like, hey, I can smoke, I can do whatever I want, but I always got to be a responsible ass adult. So I'm not
Right.
gonna allow my habit, my hobby I love to do to interfere or affect my fucking job where I can't do it. Like, no, that's just dumb
Definitely,
shit.
definitely. I didn't like to
You know
smoke a
what
lot
I'm
when I was working either, bro. Because I'm working, when I was,
saying?
guys, I did so much personal training for a full time job, man. If I wasn't sharp, I'd kill these people, and I'd kill myself too. You got to watch the fucking. You're walking around these 45-pound weights all over the place. You could lose an eye if you're not fucking paying attention. And the racks those things come on. You got to duck down, and they put so many machines in the gym that you got such a small narrow path. People are fucking dudes are pushing 400 pounds. Bang, bang. You get
Right.
your fucking finger in the wrong place, walking like fucking some dude. And I agree with G5. Save that reef up when you get home. You can enjoy it, bro. Right?
Bro,
Tim, I worry about you on those.
no, fuck that. I did that shit in the army. I was
Fuck
clean and sober in the army. Fucking, I was deployed. I didn't get no pussy. I fucking smoked no weed for all of it. Fuck that. Every day, all day, I'm gonna get high. I'm up high, getting high. I don't give a fuck, bro.
I
Like,
hope,
I
I
need
hope,
it, bro, to
I
be
hope
nice to people,
I
to be nice, and to be like, sociable. I really need weed, bro. I have PTSD. I suffer really severe PTSD from Iraq, bro. I'm not good. This shit makes me a people person, bro,
well, it's my
and,
medicine too.
and it makes me function, bro. Like I feel motivated. I feel happy, bro. Like fuck. Otherwise, I'd be like, fuck this job.
You're preaching to the choir, bro. I was taking
Yeah,
fucking benzodiazepam. I was taking oxycodone. I was taking fucking what was the other one they were giving me? Wellbutrin. I was all full of fucking chemicals, man, and that was all day long. And I could do all my job. I could work and do all that shit. But now I'm on the weed all the time. I put those things down. I only smoke weed, man. And I couldn't not do it either. But if I was up there working like you, I would be a little G5 when I was up there, and I'd celebrate when I got fucking my feet on the ground. Because man, I'm talking about. I'm just saying, I had to be sharp. You got to be twice as sharp, man. Oh,
right.
hey, you do your thing, bro, and I say my prayers for all you cats, and my angels are up there making sure those ropes are nice and
Yeah.
fucking
No,
tight.
I'm professional, bro. I've been working on heights for over 20 years, Bruce. So it's I'm in a perfect balance with life, bro. I don't have a fucked up life like Pigeon, or what I mean, where I have a wife, I have kids, I got a beautiful family. I don't live in a little
Hey,
square and wear dresses and because he's in here, I see him.
we got real women over here. Got real women.
Right.
You can go get real ass, not fake like you said,
Hey, we're not,
tits and
we're not,
ass.
we're not going to talk about characters like that in here. This is boxing, and I got a question for you, Skywalker.
Yeah, but that's what I'm talking about, Bruce.
Why is this a troll? Nah.
Yeah, bro, and I'm just talking shit about that troll because that's him probably. So that's what I was getting at. I'm looking at the chat, guys. I'm not stupid.
That's a.
So yeah, Bruce.
Let
Yeah,
me
they
let me
love fucking with you.
and see when it was started. Joined December 20th, 2020. Been around for a couple of years. Has no creep,
Like,
no.
who the fuck would ask that kind of question, Bruce? You know what I mean? You know what I'm saying? Like, just a bunch of dumbasses, bro. Always wanna fuck up the flow of the show, bro.
Well, you can't control what's in. I don't give a fuck what's in the chat. I'm not going to be a monitor of it, bro. And
And then fuck them. Yeah.
Hey,
But you gotta have,
hey,
you didn't have any
hey,
bench out
George in
there.
the back. George
yeah,
in the
George
back.
in the back.
Oh, George is back here, man. Hang on a second, my brother. George Jakovic. Christ, it's like my long lost stepchild coming home.
What's up, fellas?
My brother right there, man. So George.
George,
What's going on, everybody?
brother? What's going on, man?
I'm late.
George,
I'm late to the party.
Me and Chad drove through Connecticut. We said, let's go look for George. He says, I'm going to start knocking on doors. After about 2 hours, I said, let's just go to Pennsylvania. Man, you missed a hell of a weekend, bro.
I know. I saw the pictures.
Oh, man. I said to him, I said, my co-host, one of my co-hosts is a former HBO sports producer. So, when you're coming on my show, you're not coming on there with a bunch of hacks, man. We know what we're doing over here. So I got a few numbers in my flip phone that Chad let me borrow over there. So we're gonna try to get in touch with some legends here, man. So make sure you at least call me if you're not gonna be around for a Tuesday night, and I'll make sure that I don't schedule the talent to be clashing with us laymen over here.
Hey, was Mitch Blood Green one of the guys there?
Oh yeah, yeah.
Because he disappeared like for decades. No one heard of him, and I didn't know where he was. And suddenly he's popping up with you guys, and he looks good.
That's what I was telling Tim. Skywalker Tim up there. He's telling me that Tim's son told him they all had problems. He had a problem. He just broke his hip. So he was walking with a cane, and I could tell he was on some narcotics.
Oh, really?
Oh yeah. And they're trying to get him some help. They're trying to get him some like home attendance because he needs it. He needs to be helped. But his brain is sharp, and you yell, "Blood, what's up? Never been knocked out." He loved all those guys, bro. George, we had about 3 hours in the hotel lobby with them, right? And they had time to kill. There was no YouTubers there, no photographers, just the boxers waiting to go to the main event. And it was like I'm talking to Iran Boxley, and I see this big dude looking at me, and I'm like, oh no. And I turn around, it's fucking Riddick Bowe. I'm like,
oh my God, yeah. Man.
I'm saying a little kid like you would be in heaven over here, man.
Yeah, seriously. It's funny. I was in Florida over the weekend, and I took a picture with Juan Manuel Marquez. I had shot with him a long time ago when I was with HBO before he fought Barrera, and he was training in the mountains of Toluca, Mexico. So we were there for like 3 or 4 days with him, and I don't know if I shot with him there, and then I shot him and his brother walking through the streets of Mexico City where he grew up. So it was cool to see him. And if I was with you guys, I would have been like a little kid, just like head swiveling everywhere because you see a champ here, a champ there.
And they were all very, very attentive because they were bored. They had 3 hours to kill. They didn't want to hang around their rooms. They're sitting around like looking. They catch your eye, and I'm like, Marlon Starling. He's like, yeah. And it's like, bango. I got 20 minutes talking to the dude, without losing a beat. And then I'd be talking to another one, and Marlon would butt in, and they'd say, Marlon, sit down. I'm talking over here. Like, oh my God, am I like, am I in boxing heaven over here, man?
And Scully was there too, right?
Oh yeah, what a gentleman! What a
Scully
nice
is
guy.
the man. Scully is.
Oh.
Yeah, Scully's a good dude.
Yeah.
Man, so what did I miss? Let's start from the top. I'm just kidding.
The show's about throwing in the towel, bro. Throwing in the towel. We went over a bunch of classic fights, man.
Yeah.
Good examples of when it should have been thrown in, when it shouldn't have.
That's because of the Morrell fight, right? And the guy not.
Yeah, Yerbossynuly. He's gonna do good though. He's gonna pull out of it, bro.
In a few more days is the anniversary of Dooku Kim and Boom Boom Mancini.
Yeah.
So
wow.
It happens a lot. Kui, my sister. Salute to the queen.
Kui.
Bruce, you probably saw that fight live. I know I saw it.
Yep.
I was watching it.
And so eerie that the things that happened at that fight. I mean, the referee Richard Green, he ended up blowing his brains out within a few months of that fight. And Dooku Kim's mother drank cyanide, killed herself just after he died. I mean, it was like eerie. And right at that, the WBC, it wasn't even a WBC fight, but the WBC mandated within real short time that all title fights were 12 rounds.
Yeah.
And it was funky time. And we just watched Emil Griffith and Benny Parrott.
Oh,
man, that was rough.
Oh, I stopped, and I didn't want to show it a long time. I didn't want to get any copyright hits, which I probably get anyway tonight. But anyway, um, that fight had repercussions because I mean, on tape they were just showing the lifeless Benny Paret in the corner, and they were like, crudely kind of moving him around, and he was ragdolled, man. He never regained consciousness.
Yeah,
And
that's why when people call fighters bums and this and that, I mean, what other sport can you die in like that? You don't normally die playing baseball, basketball, or football. These guys and women, they go in there and they can die. And you hear people, oh, he's a bum and he's got no heart. You get in that ring and see how it is.
Exactly.
So wait, so the guy is going to be okay? He's going to pull out of his.
He's gonna pull out. He was in a medically induced coma. And
Yeah.
he's gonna recover. But I don't know how well he's gonna be after his recovery. I'm sure he's not gonna be the same. I'm sure he's not gonna fight anymore. Life changing stuff. And much respect. That's all for our entertainment, man. Shit.
And it was brutal, but at least, and you guys probably talked about this, but Morrell, what was cool was, he was celebrating and he saw
You guys have an echo.
the guy staggering.
Somebody's got an echo going on. Mute your mic if you're not talking. There we
He
go.
saw the guy staggering, and he held his reaction was to help him. It wasn't to keep celebrating. He helped him back to his corner. I thought that that was one of those rare moments in boxing. But then you heard he was in a medically induced coma, and look, I know you guys talked about this, but people are saying, well, he didn't deserve the fight. Oh, that's not the point. The point is the fight I think it should have been stopped. There was no reason to let it go after the 8th round. Fighters are always going to say they want to go. I remember when Oscar De La Hoya was getting annihilated by Manny Pacquiao, and he was in the corner. You could tell he did not want to fight anymore. And Nacho Beristain is saying, do you want to go? Do you want to go? Are you okay? You could tell Oscar, the cameras are in his face. He's not going to say, I don't want to go. But you could see he's like thinking, please, God, stop this fight. You don't ask the fighter, do they want to go? You tell him, I'm going to stop this fight. You make that decision.
We were talking about that earlier. We showed a few instances of that. How fighters, like Kell Brook, he had the broken eye socket.
Oh.
I mean, he was getting hammered by Triple G,
Yeah.
and yet he still went after his corner. What the fuck? What'd you stop that fight for? These are warriors. We don't understand that. We're not like that. These guys, you have to put a bullet in them to stop these guys, man.
Yeah.
And even then, they're still going to be kicking and throwing punches until all the life goes out of them. These are special athletes, and that's why you have to have an important trainer. Maybe not the father. Maybe somebody else. We also we were watching Floyd Mayweather and Diego Corrales, and that was another one. Diego, he was getting his ass kicked in that fight, and he got so mad at his father-in-law, I guess it was, whoever threw the towel in, and I was like, dude, unfortunately he passed away at a very young age, but who knows what kind of damage. Floyd was using his head as a speed bag, and it was just.
Wilder just had his comeback fight. I think the reason why he's still fighting is probably because of Mark Breland, even though Breland just got savaged by people. You have to have someone that's going to stop the fights. I mean, fighters are, like you said, they're going to say, no, I'm going to keep going. I'm going to keep going. You have to have someone that's going to stop the fight. You have to. And I know that there's been a lot of fights where guys have come back from taking a lot of punishment, but usually that doesn't happen. Usually it doesn't happen. I mean, Mike Weaver against John Tate, which is a fight we saw, that he was losing the fight. He was never in danger of getting beat up. I mean, he was never in danger in that fight. But most fights, guys don't come back. It's not Rocky. You'll get the occasional fight where it is, but I'm glad he's going to be okay.
No, I don't think Oscar took a dive to B-Hop. Oscar got that beautiful left hook to the liver. I mean, those look like slow motion when you see those punches, but just Google left hook to the liver. and you'll see that it just happened recently. We just saw it happen. The same type of shot. I can't remember who it was because I see so many boxing matches, but that short left hook to the liver, and it's lights out. You know, I can't remember who the hell did it happen to, Dan, but just on Saturday night too, I think. But anyway, Robin, my brother, no. I don't think Oscar took a dive. So
a lot of people think that I didn't get hit with the punch. It does look. I remember there was never a good replay where you could say, "Oh yeah, it really let."
You're gonna see that punch delivered by so many left hook specialists. It doesn't look like much, but it folds you up like a cheap lounge chair with a 200-pound lady sitting on it. You know.
Right.
Maybe. I mean, it sure wasn't Roy Jones landing that shot on Virgil Hill where he had him screaming on the ground. You know.
And how about Rosario now that you saw? Did you see him the other night?
Jason Rosario.
That's my guy that knocked him out, man, from Albuquerque, Brian Mendoza. Yeah, nice upset.
Rosario, you know, he had his day in the sun, man. He was champ, so he'll always have that. But he says he's retired, so probably
Smart.
good. Yeah, probably a smart move that he retired.
Oh yeah, he was looking good.
Who was that other dude, George? He was I think he was a junior middleweight, maybe even a super middleweight, white kid. He was Eastern European, and he looked really good. I can't think of his name, man.
On the undercard?
Yeah, he was on the undercard.
Yeah, I missed a lot of the undercard.
And he undefeated. Took damn it, man. And he took on some dude who we've seen a few times too, who's lost to only the best. I'm gonna go look his name up, man. Where's my phone? Carry on for a second here.
That was good sportsmanship from Morrell, man. I like how you brought that up. How he helped him to because he was wobbly getting up, and he was dancing at first, but then he noticed his opponent was having a hard time getting up, so he went to help him out. Man, that was good.
And that was his instinct to do that too. That he just went right over to him.
Right.
It was a cool moment. It's just too bad that things happened the way they did.
His intention wasn't to kill him. His intention was to do his job. You know what I'm saying? And that showed you his heart right there, like his character of him helping him. You know what I mean? That shows you that deep down, this guy's not just an asshole. He looks at it as a sport, good sportsmanship. He's brought up right. You know what I mean?
And he's a player too at 168, man.
Yeah.
Hey, Mr. Mechanical, what's up, brother? Thank you for coming.
A major player. Major player.
What's up, brother?
Yeah.
I like this one. Good brother.
I mean, I like the fact. I mean, I hate the way the outcome was, but he fell into the ropes. The ref caught him. They stood him up. Morrell came over there. He looked at him and see what was going on. He tried to walk, and then he was like, "Let me help you over here." That was dope. I haven't really seen that. After your celebration, you're like, "Oh shit, hold on, let me make sure this dude cool." So I mean, I feel like that was dope. Also, if you was asking or you was questioning Morrell's ability, we want to see him put it all together. Well, damn shit, he put it all together right there.
Yeah, he did.
In this fight, I mean, just because Morrell whooped his ass, it just shows the level of skill of Morrell, because his opponent was not a bum. He was not a scrub. You know what I'm saying? He was not a scrub. So y'all got to give more credit to Morrell for making him look like he didn't belong in the ring. You know what I'm saying? So, I mean, I was impressed with the win. I like to see Benavidez versus Morrell, Morrell versus Plant. The whole combination, all those players up there, I want to see them all together. You know what I'm saying? So let's see where it goes from here. Congratulations to Morrell. They said he's supposed to be coming, he's supposed to be coming out, making a full recovery. So, but after this, I don't think he'll ever be the same. But, I pray that, he get back to, much as possible. You know what I'm saying? This is a coma, man. So, a lot of things can change when you wake back up. So we pray that everything goes all well with him. But nevertheless, good win for David Morrell, though, man.
Yeah, it was a great win. And hopefully, Plant and Benavidez they say they're signed. which I love. They went on social media, both of them, and said they signed, and it's great. But you haven't heard one thing from PBC. They're not in any of the boxing schedules for a date. But the good thing is both fighters are saying it's signed. So,
Right.
Hopefully it is.
George, how about BLK Prime? Is that real or what?
It's real.
Look, it better be real because Terrence Crawford thinks he's getting $10 million. So it could be a one-off. Maybe it could be. There's a lot of rich people who like to play in boxing and like to throw their money around and try to accomplish something. It could be that, and they've got the money, and they're like, "Hey, so what? 10 mil, we'll pay Crawford." Or maybe they've got real people. It seems like they do have some real boxing people in there working for them. Maybe they're trying to do something. I mean, I'm like everyone else. I never heard of them, but they better be real for Crawford's sake because he's making a career high payday.
Adrian Broner, 10 million for him too.
How much is Broner getting?
10 million guaranteed.
Wait, what?
For 3 fights though. He got a 3-fight deal though.
Oh. Well,
Bud is the one fight, 10 million allegedly. But Adrian Broner, they giving him a 3-fight, so yeah. I guess.
Well,
we'll see.
Billionaires that have millions to play with. That's,
you know what? I was involved in the last year. I met some interesting people. That this one guy in particular had just a ton of money and had a big ego and was just throwing his money around trying to sign fighters. He didn't really know what he was doing, but he was trying to sign fighters. Then he wanted to do things like HBO and Showtime with like all access shows and 24/7. And nothing came of it because he was just a rich guy with money and he had no plan. At least BLK Prime, I mean, they have a plan. They have a date. They have a venue. Well, I mean, maybe it's only going to be real December 10th and then it goes away, but I wouldn't think so if they sign Broner. But, contracts don't mean anything in boxing. But I don't know. Look, there's room for.
And putting on a pay-per-view today is a lot easier than it was back in your day.
Yeah.
You don't satellite set up at the venue. You don't. It doesn't go through lines. I mean, this is all internet. This is all. You could turn your home page into a pay-per-view if you wanted to, if you had the finesse. You know what I'm saying, man? I don't see how they're going to make a profit. That's the thing.
Well,
I'm a number guy. I don't care either, but I'm thinking, but I care maybe because I want to see it keep going. A one-off, man. Bud fighting Aberdeen,
I wouldn't think if they're signing fighters. Do you think they have the intention to build something? But I don't know. I don't know who's in their organization. I know I forget the one guy's name. Is it Blue Blood?
Yeah.
G5 knows Blue Blood. He's a two guy. I've only known him for having his channel. He's got like 100,000 followers.
He's just a partner. He's just a partner. He don't really have anything to do with contracts or anything like that.
Right.
It's like,
so I don't know who is in the organization because you haven't heard any like big names pop out that are in there. Look, they got a date, they got a venue. It's in Crawford's hometown, and there'll be a good crowd there. Pay-per-views don't sell though. They just don't sell anymore.
Well, we're in a crypto world, man. It's internet pay-per-views. It's not like going to the freaking New Haven Coliseum to see a pay-per-view. It's real easy, and I don't think there's a lot of expense involved in it either. It's simply paying the fighters, and your production, your transmission costs are pretty much nil. So it's making the star, the event, and I don't see how this fight is going to bring in and even clicks, even likes. You know what I'm saying, man? It's just not only for diehard boxing fans, and I don't get enough of them to make it worth doing again, or to make them stay in the business. And
no, they're going to take a beating, like financially. They're going to take a beating because people pirate those pay-per-views anyway, and it was what, $40 or $49 for. I know it's a little lower price, but Bud hasn't been a big pay-per-view draw himself, and now he's fighting a guy that no one knows. So,
Right.
I mean, but Broner, I don't know what his contract was with PBC, but they were saying, oh, PBC fighters are going to start leaving. But then Showtime, which you guys probably read the same things I do, there's rumors that Showtime is done. Like they're done very soon.
I heard Paramount years ago. Months ago. I heard Paramount eventually just going to phase out Showtime, and it'll be Paramount streaming services.
And who knows if they'll have boxing? I don't know. So I mean, Showtime they're aligned with PBC. All they do is PBC fights, and PBC fighters don't fight. Jermell Charlo had one fight this year.
Right.
I told you my fucking thoughts on that, man. I think that goes down to Al Heyman, his brother Bobby Heyman got the raw end of boxing, and Al doesn't give a shit about boxing. He takes it personal. He really wants to fuck up boxing, and he knows how he can. Damn, all he has to do is say that you're not going to see this fight. It's not on. You know, it doesn't make sense, and that breaks our hearts, man. And he loves doing that. I really think he is not a good man for boxing. I don't want to say the way I really feel, but if he were out of boxing, I think it would make boxing a lot better.
It's funny though, all the fighters, like no one badmouths him because he pays them so much that I don't know if they mind not fighting a lot, and I don't think it's good for their careers. But
would you rather go to the Caribbeans for a month, or would you rather go in your camp and smell rosin and run and drink a lot of water for a month? That's how that's what it comes down to, pretty much. That's the way I see it. You got soft fighters now. You don't these animals from yesteryear. They don't exist anymore. You got guys fighting once a year, vacation 10 months a year, and that's the way it's going to be. They're happy. They're not going to change the status quo. Al Heyman's making money, pissing off boxing in general, and the wind blew and the shit flew, and boxing continues.
Wow. We'll see what happens if Showtime goes away. If boxing goes away on Showtime, I don't know. I don't know if it's. I mean, PBC is going to want to have their fighters fight somewhere.
Hey, HBO's going to come back, bro. Watch.
Yeah,
that'd
be nice.
George Jakovich in charge of everything.
Yeah,
that would definitely.
Like, man, I know the big wig, bro.
Boxing fans, that's for sure, man.
Give me some tickets.
Yeah, HBO.
Hey, Nick M, man. Shout out to my brother Nick M. Shout out to Rolling with the Punches. Shout out to Seven Collins. Thank you so much for coming in here, my peeps. I appreciate it. We're kind of winding down. We've been talking about throwing in the towel. We're all talking about the fights that we saw that towels. Go ahead, Judge. Questionable. I was just going to finish off with saying towels.
No, finish.
But nah, go ahead. You blew it. I can't say anymore. Once I stop, my train of thought goes and well,
listen, I don't know if you guys talked about this one about throwing in the towel. It's like the classic fight where a guy didn't throw in the towel. When the former heavyweight champion he was fighting in that exhibition fight. Guy by the name of Apollo Creed took on Ivan Drago, and Rocky didn't throw the towel. And Apollo told him, don't stop this damn fight. And Rocky didn't throw the towel. His trainer was screaming, "Throw the towel! Throw the damn towel!" He didn't throw the towel, and
so what
happened to Apollo? You got to throw the towel sometimes, and it haunted Rocky his whole life, man, whole life.
He saw that bloody towel in his hand go down, and yeah, man. The thing about Rocky is there's so many different chapters in the Rocky series that really imitate life and imitate boxing. Almost any situation you're talking about, beatings, thorough knockouts, fucking boxers beating punches. Oh, remember in the Rocky movie? How about when Rocky took on Clubber Lang? And Rocky and Clubber Lang, that was like that was a classic version of the rope-a-dope.
Exactly. Exactly. It was. Because suddenly Rocky could fight like Muhammad Ali and had all this speed after training with Apollo Creed for like 3 days. He was suddenly Muhammad Ali in there. Yeah, but I mean,
Uh,
but you're right. It kind of it imitates boxing, but yeah, man, it's brutal.
oh,
And
George, go ahead. I want to remember this before we go. Make sure you keep the 17th open, bro.
I got the email for that's Trish Morrison.
Yeah.
Yeah.
It should be an interesting show. You know, she's got a point to put across, and we'll give it a platform.
You know what? If you go online and look up, if you Google Tommy Morrison, I forget the name of the boxing game. It was one of the last boxing games that came out on PS4. But they did some interviews with some fighters, and they did interviews with Tommy Morrison. And he looked terrible. He looked terrible. You could see a few times they say like a lot of AIDS patients, they had the lesions on their hands. He had like things that he just looked, I mean, terrible. I don't, it's a sad situation, but I guess his
Hey, man.
family, they think that he didn't have AIDS, but I don't know how are they saying he died?
We'll talk to her. I don't know, bro. You know, I asked her if she wanted to come on, and she was receptive. She reached back to me, and it's just going to be interesting to say the least, man. You know, I mean, we'll see what she has to say, and she has supposedly proof from different physicians, and it's hey, man, we're journalists over here, bro.
Yeah, Tommy Morrison, boy, he's.
I'll tell you.
Go
No,
ahead.
I was gonna say what she wanted to talk about. She did send me the email and mention a few topics, and it was in fact, let me look at my email. I'll bring it up, man.
Speaking of Tommy Morrison and Rocky, he was in the worst Rocky movie. Rocky 5 was terrible.
I was weird. I liked all the Rocky movies.
I saw them all, and I did like them all, but that was the worst one. But Tommy, I can remember when Morrison had that big payday against Lennox Lewis, and he fought Michael Bent, and just went down in less than 2 minutes, and he had an interesting career. Came close to fighting Tyson. Came close to fighting Michael. In fact, I saw today he was going to sign to fight Michael Moorer. When Michael Moorer fought George Foreman, Tommy Morrison was at the fight, and if he beat Foreman, it was going to be a matchup of two fighters who beat George Foreman because Tommy beat him. So it looked like it was going to happen till that 10th round, and
Boom.
Big George took care of things.
Mm-hmm.
You looking for the email?
Yeah, because it's it makes it even more that much more interesting.
Look,
Yeah,
I mean, she wants to get her. I'm sure she's.
Here's what she wants to discuss: the testing, and Tommy's addiction to fill the void, and Tommy's successful rehab, plus other things. And it sounds interesting, bro.
Yeah, I mean, I would never, and I would. It's not like the platform. We're not trying to grill her, and
No, but I would
to
have somebody with a hands-on story about it. Somebody who's been there, and see what she has to say, dude. I mean, this is YouTube, bro. People can hear us. They can take it with a grain of salt because it's YouTube. I mean, I can tell them George was sparring with Sugar Ray Leonard and kicked his ass on at least 3 or 4 occasions. Leonard didn't want to admit he got knocked out cold in sparring before the Hagler fight with George. That's why he was extra special and on his toes and got nothing wrong. But yeah, I'm going to be doing that over here, man. And hey, you're my original co-host here, man. It was me and you that first started this ship. We got Chad and we got G5 on here, and I just figured the 3 of us could do the show. If not, I'll do it by myself. But if not,
I definitely want to talk to her,
man. I'll troll you, and dude. You think some of these characters are bad trollers around here? You don't know me, man. You don't want to get in my bad side.
I don't. You crazy? No way.
I don't.
Hell no, Brucey.
I got nothing better to do.
I'm not getting on Bruce's bad side. There's
Right.
no way. You know what? I don't even know what fights are coming up this week. I hate to say it. But is there anything big this Saturday?
Yeah, man.
Floyd Mayweather.
Oh,
You got the Janibek fight coming up. and you
Janibek.
also-
Janibek is nice.
Friday, there's Sonny Edwards, and Felix Alvarado.
Alvarado. Yeah.
Janibek is nice, man. Janibek can fight.
Yeah. Then you got Montana Love fighting. So there's a lot of fights this weekend, bro. Actually, Friday and Saturday.
Yeah, Floyd Mayweather. I just saw on Instagram, Manny Pacquiao posted some footage of him training because I think he's got some kind of an exhibition coming up. He actually looked pretty good. He was hitting the mitts with Boo Boy, and he's like 40-some odd years old. He looks good for a 40-year-old. Just don't fight a 20-year-old.
He'll do an exhibition with Floyd for huge dollars. And
Well, Floyd is saying no, but
I thought Floyd said yeah. I thought Floyd said let's do it.
last I heard it was no, but who knows? I mean, but if they fight an exhibition, it won't be an exhibition. It'll be a real, like it might be titled exhibition, but Manny Pacquiao is going to try and get revenge. So
I don't think they can. I don't think Manny can do any damage to Floyd, and I don't think Floyd can do any damage to Manny. I think they're gonna realize after 4 or 5 rounds that hey guys, let's make our $25 million apiece and go home and take our yachts and we'll have a race on the Caribbean. How's that?
Floyd got touched up a few times in the last fight he had against that guy from the street in Japan. Like the guy hit him a few times, and then Floyd took him out in the second round.
Look at Manny's last fight too. Fucking Ugas kicked the shit out of him.
Yeah, that was Ugas. I mean, but I don't know. We got the whole it's exhibition fights and YouTubers and football players fighting.
I got one coming up. George. February 25th, Border Wars.
I saw you were talking about that.
Me and Roland's in the house too. But yeah, we're gonna do it up. 14th Vegas, man.
So what is that exactly?
Yeah, it's just a three-round exhibition fight. It's hosted by the Boxing Voice by Ness and all that.
Ness, yeah, I know those guys, him and Danny.
Yeah. It's this exhibition, bro. I'm gonna get in shape. Gives me a reason to get in shape.
Wait. Oh, you're gonna have a fight?
Yeah. And Roland's gonna fight too. This will be his 3rd time. This will be my 1st time competing, bro. So.
Do you have any idea who you're fighting?
Not yet, bro. Ness is gonna figure out the opponent. So.
Be careful, man.
What weight class you gonna be in?
I already set the stipulations, bro. I'm going down to a light heavyweight, 175. I'm 193 right now. So, yeah.
I mean, I know you got that Chacon blood in you, but just
it's 3 rounds, George, and I got win, bro. I'll be good, dog. You know what I mean? I'll be all right. I'm not gonna get killed. It's full.
No, I'm not saying you're gonna get killed. I'm saying you got that Chacon blood in you. So
yeah. I'm looking
you better
forward.
Make sure the other guy knows that.
Hey, check this out. I'm 40, bro. I'm midlife crisis. Like, fuck it, man. Like 40. I need to get back in the ring. It's in Vegas, bro. What other place? Better than Vegas, bro.
Did you fight before? Did you?
Yeah. Teenager. I got a fucked up hand. See, that's the thing, bro. They'll take me. But I had surgery on my hand from boxing, bro. But I boxed like a motherfucker as a teenager, bro, and as a kid. So I did pals boxing and city boxing type shit, just amateur shit.
You got room to get Bruce on the card?
If you want, yeah, bro. Bruce, are you down?
I'm down. Are you kidding me?
Somebody your age group. So Ness is gonna line me up with somebody in my age group too.
I bet you Bruce would be nasty in there, man.
If they beat me up bad, I can take them to court and I can sue them for elderly abuse.
Sign a waiver, but Bruce, you can get in there, bro. They'll find somebody.
I think Bruce would
They'll have
be
to
nice,
get me
man.
some orthopedic boxing shoes, a back brace.
He's very self-deprecating, but
I want a glove stipulation going on here. I want these specially made gloves for the arthritic hands that I have, and maybe if I send you an agreement terms, an agreement contract or whatever they call it now, You can have your guys talk to my guys, and who knows? We can maybe finalize this.
What about you and Mad Chad? Although that's different weight classes. I think you could take Mad Chad.
I couldn't hurt Mad Chad. Mad Chad's my friend. And then I don't think Mad Chad could hurt me. Mad Chad's 20 years younger than me, though. Mad Chad would be he'd be a match for me. Mad Chad's a street fighter. You got to watch out for Mad Chad. He's as he says.
Man, y'all want G5 to lace him up, man.
G5, come on, man.
G5's an athlete. Look out for G5, and he's only a kid too. He's in his prime. G5, I'll manage G5. I'll take I'll get him on a nutritional program.
I'll work his corner.
I'll train him. There we
I'll
go.
work his corner, so now he's set.
We're gonna need a second, George. You're the one, man. We'll be like
go to Vegas, bro. Shit, I'll have you in my corner, bro. I'm gonna have a Pitbull Torres, man, and his father be training me, bro.
I'll make sure I have this.
I get down to 175 too. I mean, I can do it. I mean, you guys didn't lose a little bit.
You guys didn't see what Bruce was doing, did you? He was waving that towel, saying, "I'm gonna have one of these when I get there." He didn't mean it was gonna be for you.
Yeah, I know.
He's gonna have that towel.
That's blood that's gonna be dripping out of my nose when I get that first bash. Bro. I was watching amateurs last weekend. The 14-year-old, 17-year-old kids, and these dudes, man. I was just. There was 4,000 people in the place, and I was in about maybe right behind the judges, just standing there watching them. And these kids, I'm saying, man, I don't know how any parent can let their 12-year-old kid get in the ring and go through that. But then I'm watching it, and I'm watching so much emotion and smacking these kids, man. It was brutal, but it was boxing. If you don't love boxing, you couldn't appreciate that. I mean, some kids were crying after their fights. It was, but it was welcome to boxing. This is what it's all about. It ain't a sissy game, and man, it ain't an old man's game either.
Hey. So today, I posted. I was going through some old stuff, and Skywalker, I think you saw it, but I found an old Daily News from 1986, and it was. On the back cover, it was when Tyson beat Mitch Green. Because remember, boxing used to be on. First of all, remember newspapers, and boxing used to be on the cover of newspapers. And I wondered. I literally have 3 kids. My youngest is 14. I had to ask her if she knew what a newspaper was. I had it in my hand. I said, "Do you know what this is?" And she knew. She said, "Yeah, it's a newspaper." Right. I said, "Have you read one?" She said, "Yeah, I think I did once." Or yeah. I said, "This is how we used to get they still make newspapers, but."
Yeah, and you know what they still do, bro? I gotta show you. I made the front page of my newspaper one time, bro, and I have it on my fridge right here. Look.
What, you robbed a bank?
Nah, me hanging off.
Damn.
Front page, it goes window to his world. You can see that window to his world, man. It has me hanging off. A photographer took the picture of me hanging off a building. You know what I mean?
Hang on. Let me.
Here, let me upload it. Let me turn my camera on and put it face down.
There you go. Just show it to us, bro.
Robin in the chat said, "I'm subscribed to a newspaper company." Good for you, Robin. See, some people still read the papers.
Yeah.
Well, my next door neighbor gets the paper, and what they get the Sunday paper. I get it every day, but they get the Sunday paper, and they
window to the world. And it has me right there. Look, hanging.
I have one in my bedroom with me when I read
it says Timothy Lundy works from a boatswain chair on a building at 7601 Jefferson Northeast. Expect a hot, clear day today in Albuquerque. That's the National Weather Service is forecasting sunny conditions with a high in the upper 80s.
Were you vaping? That day?
Oh yeah, I was high. I'm high every day, bro. That's what I told you, bro.
You better cut that stuff out when you're training for this fight, man.
I'll show you what I got from the newspaper here, man. Check this out. Marvin Hagler's obituary.
Thanks for bringing us down, man. Jeez, leave it to Bruce.
Hey, man, it's a transition. We all will make one of these days, bro. But it kind of tells you this is right from his hometown paper.
History. That's what I was telling George earlier too on his Instagram post. Like, yes, history, guys. Even your magazines, your ring magazines, Bruce. Remember when you first started your channel, you were giving them out to people, bro.
I got some.
I still am.
I got some. I got
That's
some.
badass, bro. That's history,
Yeah,
bro.
Ah,
yeah.
you
I
know,
got a nice little. I got a nice little set now.
well, see, that's the beauty of history. You know, you pass it on.
You're right. Because I have a lot of stuff too, and I wonder, man, like if something happens to me,
Well,
I don't
George,
think anyone in my family, my kids don't really want the boxing scrapbooks and all that. I don't think they want that stuff. So
Hey, that's why you got people like me around.
yeah.
Yeah.
So let's all
You
just
know.
give all our stuff to G5 now, since we're all
God
gonna,
damn it.
pass on eventually. So I
I
just
mean,
bequeath it all to G5.
there we
I mean,
go.
you know, I think what Tim, you got me about 6 years. George, you 40 as well, right? Or 42?
Yeah.
Yeah, so yeah.
7.
Yeah, George older than
Seven.
me. Shit. Yeah.
Man,
George
what?
was
Maybe you know what? Maybe I'll be in the next Border Wars, man. I have to talk to
shit.
Ness.
Get somebody in your. I bet you whoop somebody ass in your bracket,
That's
bro.
him.
Bro, that's how I feel, bro. I have a lot of friends that are the same age, 40, bro, and they look like shit, bro. And I've led an active life, bro. Like, you know, I just got to get my win back up, bro. I think I'll be all right fighting, bro, for 3 rounds. So, plenty of time to train. I
When is
started
it?
my
February what?
February 25th
And where can people see it?
on YouTube, Border Wars. They're on episode 14 now. 13 was in Florida, and episode 12 was in Wisconsin. They've had
So
a different. Ness is based
Ness
in Vegas now.
he promotes these things.
Mm-hmm.
Well, yeah, I know they moved out to Vegas. What are they in the Win? I know they're based in one of the hotels. They do their show from one of the hotels.
Right. Hey, Bruce, could you play Roland's fight, bro? Episode 12. Roland kicked some ass, bro. Roland went in there. The thing is, his wind wasn't that good. So if you
Rolling with the punches, boy. I don't want to get in trouble showing Border Wars, man. You think I'll get
no,
shot?
will you? Will Ness shut you down? Ask Roland. Is Roland in here?
Hey, shout
Wait,
out!
is that the dude you're fighting?
I'm so fucking stoned.
Oh.
No, this is our brother, man.
Oh, that's my brother. He's way lit. He's
Shout out
like
to Carl Hansen out there, man. I missed him. I'm so fucking stoned over here tonight. I hadn't smoked all day, and I've been bonging from bell to bell over here. But all right, we'll shot. I'm probably gonna keep this so I put it up anyway. So let me find what is it called? Border Wars.
Yeah, Border Wars episode Border Wars 13. He's wearing sweatpants. It'll be easy to find him in 13. Border Wars 13, and you'll see Roland with black sweatpants on. He's in there. They were laughing because I guess he had a flat tire and he didn't have his shorts, so he came in with his sweatpants. And they gave us some gloves, and he got it on, man. He made it though. He drove far for that event.
Oh, so Manny Pacquiao's exhibition is in December.
Okay. In December.
December 10th. And the way the article I read, if I don't know, it looks like Pacquiao's I think he's gonna fight again because he didn't win. He ran for president of Philippines and he got destroyed. So I wouldn't be shocked if he ended up fighting again. Why? I don't know. But
Yeah, you can find Roland. He's got sweatpants. It's probably like a 2-3 hour fight. They got a bunch of fights on here, Bruce.
so who are these fighters in there? These are not pros, right?
No, some are just amateurs, bro. Some are actually trying to become pro.
But are these considered
There he is.
amateur fights?
Yeah. Yeah, these are amateur. That's Roland right there on the right with the black sweatpants. There's Roland. Yeah, it's some. I think that you have to ask Roland questions on this because it'd be my first
Oh my
time.
god. Does he win this fight?
He fucking gets some hits in, bro. They were yelling, bro. They're hyping him up. You can play the audio if you can, Bruce. Shit, but Bruce is laughing. Oh, look at Roland. Oh shit.
Wow. These are some unique styles, I'll say that.
No, but they got some more professional guys there. That's the thing, though. So there's more. They have some exhibitions, you know what I mean? But they have guys that are more serious, like about competing. And Ness has like better lineups and shit. Like if you want to really compete at the highest level, there's some guys in there that can really box, though, bro. So
Are you
it's
guys getting paid for this, or is it free, or can you not say?
bro, you're paying them to fight, bro. So it's the opposite.
Wow.
Yeah, but there is a prize. I think it's a tournament. So if you continue going to them, I believe you can win some money, bro. You build up your wins in Border Wars, and they have some kind of tournament, and it pays some money. I believe.
Hey, shout out to Warren Lowndes out there, my brother Skull Asylum, man. Peace. Glad you made it in here, man. Both of you.
But it's a hyped up event, bro. They got like they're smoking weed, George. They're fucking drinking. Everybody's having a good time.
Weed
This
at
is it's a big party, bro. It's a big party there.
Oh, look at Roland got tagged. Oh no. Roland's holding on, but Roland pushes him off. Good recuperative powers. There goes Roland, man. Roland's on the back foot moving. He's moving.
Fun event, bro.
Little ollie shuffle going on there. Nice footwork. Roland's got some he's got an awkward herky jerky style. Hugging at the inside, man. I don't know.
That's a heck of a cameraman too. You could tell that guy's
he's the one who's
drunk or
smoking.
High.
He's the one who's been smoking the weed, George.
Exactly.
Got a good buzz, yeah. It's a fun event, though, man. That's the thing, man. It's just a fun event, bro. I'm still gonna get in shape for it. You know what I mean? But
KO addiction. I like that.
I seen.
What if you don't make weight? What happens?
You get fined.
I don't know. That's a good question for Roland, bro. And let me text Roland. Tell him to come back. He's not in the chat. Let me text him real quick. I'll be back.
You get the ring card girls and everything here, man.
Well, I don't think ring card girls are hard to find for any event. I bet you can find ring card girls for almost everything, almost anything.
You would know, George. But yeah, rolling with the punches. One of the nicest guys on YouTube, man. Real nice guy. I've never seen him offensive towards anybody.
Does he have a show?
He's a sweetheart. He's got his own channel, but he doesn't really have a show. But he's everywhere. He'd be on here if I was one of them crazy link droppers. But I'm very I'm not one of those because you never know who's going to come in, and it's like
you're liberal. You're not too crazy with giving out the links. I get it.
Yeah, I text him right now. See if he comes back in. I told him we're showing his fight right now. He's got a couple. He fought him in Border Wars 12 too.
Did he win all his fights?
I don't know. I think he won one and lost one, if I'm not mistaken, bro. I'm not
so
sure.
They have judges. They have their own set of judges and everything, huh?
Yeah, they got their own judges, brother.
Wow.
Well, Bruce, man, listen. If you got anything, any anger left in the tank, you can get it out in Border Wars, man.
No anger in my tank, bro. No.
Hey,
Nothing but love.
For Bruce, East Coast. I mean, you guys are on the East Coast, so.
You're one of those tough New England dudes, man. Like
here's Roland. Roland's in the house. Go ahead and ask him them questions.
Rolling with the punches, bro. What's happening, my man?
Oh, Roland with the spin move.
What's up, Roland?
There's a rabbit punch there by Red Cup.
Roland's got a very hard adjust to it. You can't look with Roland with the punches, bro.
So wait, did he win this fight?
We'll see.
Here, let's see his comments real quick. Rafael, the spin movie says.
Oh man, Red Cup's going to the body now. Oh, he landed like Roland. He landed like 3 or 4 shots to your body.
Peter Von Elk, salute, brother.
People don't get, man. That's that. You get tired when you're throwing hard punches. It's not like when you hit a heavy bag. You're doing it at your own pace. When you're swinging hard,
And people talk about gloves, man. Those gloves were to protect the hands. They're not to protect your jaw. You get tagged with a fist. It's like getting tagged with a glove, man. Maybe it's not going to break bone, but you're going to get severely damaged. I don't care if you're playing ring wars or it ain't no game, Tim Muzi. You better get yourself in real good shape.
I'm in decent shape, Bruce, for my age. Shit, give me a 40-year-old my age. Oh,
make sure you get a 40-year-old opponent too. Tell them, say, I'm in.
You get a 20-year-old, I'm fucked, man. I'm gonna get some broken ribs.
Yeah, you're in the Masters division. You know?
Yeah, Roland said he felt that body punch too. The
We
body punch
know,
and
we
the
can
rabbit
tell.
punch.
Mm-hmm.
Come on, ref, get in there.
Yeah, felt that first body. He's Hey, Roland, tell him about the event more, bro. Is there any way we can invite Roland up here?
Dude,
Well, we're gonna shut it down after the fight. Yeah, you can. We can put Roland up here if you want to. Shit, yeah, man.
props for
Tim,
wearing
Tim,
sweatpants
you're
too.
a guest tonight, Tim. So whatever you say, we will definitely do.
My bad. Yeah, I want him to share more info too.
Let me go back onto my.
He's the one texting me every day to run, and you know what I'm saying. He's got me motivated, bro.
Wait a
He's
minute.
got the connections with Ness. He can line up some fights, guys. Roland's the man.
Here we go.
All right, you might have G5 ready to get in here and punch some shit up.
There we go. He's been very quiet over there. Let me tell you,
Uh-huh.
definitely got something to say, and he likes to say it in the ring.
Roland's got balls to get in the ring. I give him respect.
Big
Man.
Yeah,
muscle
man.
carries a big
Anybody.
fucking stick.
Ooh,
Norris and Moxley, another one. Norris, jump on if you want to. Norris is a fighter. He can judge some of these fights. Come on, brother. We're not going to be on for long, bro. I appreciate you coming on, man. Norris is my brother from across the sea. You see Norris hitting the heavy bag. He told me he was doing some kickboxing today. Might have kicked some teeth out. Might have got a kick in the head. I don't know, man. Come on, Norris. And rolling with the punches, my brother. Where is he? Take a click of the freaking. I put it up there, didn't I?
Yeah, you did.
Yeah.
Hey, he might be training, man.
Norris is a killer, man. You watch Norris hit that heavy bag, it kind of makes you wince.
Hey, we need to get Southern T in Border Wars.
Here he is, man. My brother Norris. Shout out, man.
My brother.
T can fight.
We've got
Norris.
I'll see how long my phone, Bruce, but I've got a crap phone at the minute. So
Oh, yeah, your phone
Oh
is
man, Norris is
you're breaking up a bit,
tired.
mate.
Norris,
It
you were
might be
feeling it
my
here, huh?
phone.
Hey, Norris, what do you think of Border Wars, bro? If you come to this country, would you jump on there? Get some exposure, national exposure? No, I don't think we can hear Norris, bro.
Yeah, he said somebody's
What's up,
phone.
fellas?
Oh, hey, we got the hero here. We got the man himself, the man of the hour, the man with the power, rolling with the punches. What's happening, my brother?
Yeah, I appreciate it. What's going on, fellas?
Man, respect for getting in the ring, man.
Oh, I appreciate
Rolling.
that, man. Truly, thank you. Yeah, G5. Salute.
Lou,
Yeah,
what's going on?
it was fun, man. I was exhausted. I was so
Yeah.
exhausted at this point. You run, man. I got to run this time. But I appreciate
Tell
that, you guys.
people,
Truly.
people don't get how tired you get after about 15 seconds of throwing hard punches, like how exhausted you could get, especially if you're not in great shape.
Yeah. Oh man, 100%, man. Like you said, you're trying to throw those power punching is so different from the heavy bag because I swear when I was doing the heavy bag before the actual fight, I didn't get so exhausted and I was going 100% for you know what I mean. But then you're in the fight and shit, and it's like, what the fuck? I'm already out of breath, and I'm through a few punches and shit. So yeah, man, it really is it's a whole different ball game. It's crazy, man.
You've been down for like 5 minutes.
What's good, brother? Salute. Exactly. Joe the Beast. And we got Norris.
The first one I threw up
Norris. Norris, you still here, brother?
Salute, Norris.
No, I don't think Norris is. I think
No,
Norris
he's gone.
I think he's got the phone he bought from Pigeon over there. It's not running very well. One of those counterfeit, black marketed Czechoslovakian Dick Justice phones. So I don't know what's going on. But anyway, man.
Wait, who?
Push each other to run. Rolling.
Who won this fight? Roland, you didn't get the decision, huh?
No, I didn't get the decision either, man. Although I think I think I wanted to. I was landing a lot of clean shots, I thought, but it's okay. It's all right. I think because I look so tired or something. But,
Look at you!
you
rolled out of the ring.
Hey, man.
That was good. I never saw anyone do that. You rolled out of the ring. I love it.
Hey, the first one I threw up like 3 times right when I left. Like right when I got in the parking lot, I went behind the bush and fucking. Like, that's how out of shape I was, man.
Yeah, but you felt better than you did the first fight, right?
Yeah, 100%, Bruce. Yes, indeed. Yes, indeed.
100%. William, also on that, man. Salute to you, my brother.
Thank you, man. I
Norris,
appreciate you guys showing the fight too. That's fun stuff.
Norris, when you go in, I'll donate a cash app so you can get a better phone, bro. Hey, I go on Norris's channel all the time, and really, Roland, you should watch Norris hit that heavy bag, bro. I mean, this dude is a licensed boxer. He doesn't fool around, and he's in that gym all the time. I think he's got a gym set up in his
What's his
garage
channel name, Bruce?
Norris of Loxley.
Okay, Norris of Loxley. I'm gonna type that in right now. In fact, Norris of Loxley.
Very, very, very cool dude, man.
Hell yeah.
Check him out.
Yeah, I seen him around for sure. I seen him around. I know that was. I know that was his actual name, the channel name. Hell yeah. I see it right there, North Loxley with the board and arrow. Nice.
I think that is his real name. I think he's friends with Robin Hood and Little John.
Are you on the next card?
I meant
Roland. Are you fighting on the next card with Tim?
Yes, indeed. We're there.
Yeah.
We motivate each other to run every day, bro. You
Tell
guys
me again the date. It's February what?
25th, I think.
25th?
Yeah. I don't know why I remember that. I think that might have been my ex-wife's birthday or something, but February 25th, I won't forget. You know, when you just asked the date, I was going to say February 25th, right? Hey, George, and anybody, see that picture of Norris up there? See his thumbnail?
Yeah.
Tell me who that is.
Tex Cobb.
There you go, brother.
Yeah, that looks like Tex Cobb to me.
You got it,
I
man.
just
So
saw
you know Norris is a good guy, right?
Yeah,
That's what that dude is? Okay.
Yeah, Tex Cobb.
Tex was a fun guy.
Yeah.
Who looks very familiar. Who's Tex Cobb?
Norris, get him on one of the cards. He said Norris.
He was a boxer who took so many punches, but he was like the dude. He was like the poor guy today, like Adios who freaking who just took punch after punch after punch. He went 15 rounds with Larry Holmes, and man,
Yeah, the title shot.
Larry's hands were sore. He made Howard Cosell quit announcing boxing. Just but we never short on words. The greatest one-liners. After they rang the bell, they were asking him, "What do you think of the fight?" He says, "Just give me 2 more rounds." I mean, the guy was
nice. Hell yeah, that's dope. Damn, Tex Cobb. Nice to know that. For real. Hell yeah.
Randall Tex Cobb. Yep.
Yeah, I appreciate it.
And he was a stuntman in Hollywood. Did some acting. I mean, just an all-around.
I was gonna say, yeah. Awesome. Okay, yeah. The face looks very familiar. That's why I was like, I seen that dude around before. Not around, but you know, like, okay, yeah. Damn.
You catch him on the HBO movies at night, like Golden Child. He was in Golden Child. He played like the big giant, the bad guy who turned nice, who turned sweet when the Golden Child touched him. But yep, Randall Tex Cobb.
Okay.
Another one of our heroes over here on Tuesday Night Fights, man. But,
man.
Yeah.
Another one, they never threw the towel in on him either. Got the most deadly punches of Bernie Shavers, of Ken Norton. Oh man, we could go on and on. He fought everybody, man. And Larry Holmes, but they never threw the towel in. He was a tough son of a bitch. Probably the toughest heavyweight out there. I don't think there was he was like Joe Joyce. Had that kind of a chin.
Oh, hell yeah.
Half the talent, Joe Joyce.
Yeah. Damn, okay.
But he could take a punch. Shit.
Oh yeah.
Yeah, man. Is he? Is he still alive? Is he still alive?
Yeah, he is. I was on a panel once with I was on a panel once with another guy who does some Hollywood acting. I can't even think of his name, but he was in Heartbreak Ridge. Pete Cooch. Pete Cooch, whatever you want to call him. But anyway, he played the big Swede in Heartbreak Ridge. You ever see Heartbreak Ridge? Remember the big Swede, the big Marine who was like Swede. The guy fucking, he looked like Brock Lesnar on steroids. But anyway, he was on a panel with me on Big Dukes, and he knew Tex Cobb really good up in Hollywood because they were both doing the same thing. They were big giants who were stuntmen and actors and shit, and they were hanging in the same circles, doing the same casting calls and shit. But yeah, Tex Cobb is still around. I'm sure he's retired now. Maybe not from acting. I don't know, but what a great guest he would be to have on.
Fuck yeah.
Roland, they even have the Border Wars belts, huh?
Yeah, they got the belts too. Yes, they're cool looking too, man. There's one that says it's throwing me off because there was one of the Border Wars fighters and shit. He walked to the ring with a WBC belt, like a legit, like green and said WBC. I was like, what the fuck is that? I think it was just like WBC just threw like a little, just a belt just for Border Wars, just for the fucking bit. But I was like, how do you get that? How's he walking with that WBC belt? That's a pretty legit belt type of shit right there. It was cool, man. It was cool and shit. So yeah, they really tried. That's why I always said, Bruce, like it's a. I always try to tell people it's worth it, man. The $250. I'm like, that shit's well worth it because you get that professional experience. So man, like we see all these pros on TV and shit, these boxers on. The events are fucking legit. They're hype.
It's a big party, right, Roland?
Yeah, hell yeah, man. People in the audience getting drunk and shit. You know what I'm saying? Legal, like buying drinks legally, like a fight, man. It's crazy and shit, man. It's fucking shit, man. It's like
it's going to get bigger and bigger. It's going to get bigger and bigger. And shout out to my brother, Boxing Conversation with Reggie Owens, man. My good brother Reggie Owens. Right. Check out his page if you haven't, man, because he's got some good shit on there. He does old classic fights. He does current events. He does social issues, man. He should be hired by ABC Primetime, man, because Reggie Owens is definitely a beat on the street, man. So shout out to Reggie. C. Wood, man. Shout out to you. This is a good place to wind down on for the night, wouldn't you say?
Yeah,
I'm just kind of.
Does anybody know Major Key going live with the Benavidez, Bruce? Major Key was because you remember he had that interview today at 8:30.
Benavidez was supposed to be on KQKC's, but Benavidez canceled out. So KQKC was kind of pissed today. So I don't know if he canceled out with Major Key too. But I'll go over there after. We're hanging over here. Don't come over here. Send nobody over somebody else's room, bro. Come on, man.
No, you started winding. I'm curious because Major Key sent me a text.
No, last time he interviewed him, Major Key invited me on there. So let me look, man. No, I don't see Major Key coming up anywhere on my notices. And let me go look on YouTube Live here. Up. No, I don't see Major Key at all. D Styles sent me an invite to go on his panel tonight, but I'd rather do mine over here. Shout out to my brother D Styles. Thanks again. I'll be on there. But usually I go there on Monday night, but now I guess he's doing it on Tuesday night. And man, like I said, this is fucking YouTube. Don't ever be there's Major Key right there, man. You know something? Every time we mention that son of a bitch, so you got to watch what you say about Major Key, man. Every time you mention that son of a bitch, he's in the chat. He's in the chat, man. God bless you, my brother, Major Key. Some of my other brothers. Shout out. So, Major, what happened? It was canceled? Yep, I already passed the update on my community page. I'll check it out. Yeah, because, man, shout out to you. Last time you interviewed him, you had me on there. It was great talking to him. And I was looking at, Roland just reminded me, but I know he canceled on the OG. He was going to do his an hour before yours, and I figured if he didn't do his, he wasn't going to do yours. I didn't see the notifications for it, but fucking, you're definitely damn right about that. When you mentioned Major Key's name, he's around, so show the man respect. Watch what you say, because that goes for everybody and everything on this fucking crazy YouTube shit, man. Show respect, get respect, because you never know who's listening to you. There's millions of people, we got a lot of tough internet keyboard warriors here. You wouldn't say it to people's faces if you saw them in the flesh, but this is different, man. We're from a whole different generation. Derek Bailey, shout out to you, my brother. And hey, I'm just glad, I'm glad I feel respect in here, man. I feel love for the sport, and bro, that's why I'm hanging here,
Hell yeah, 100%, man. Definitely. I was just at my uncle's and we were watching that Wilder Fury 3. I didn't realize how good of a fight. I watched it and shit, I live or whatever, but I didn't realize how good of a fight that was, man. So it's good that my uncle likes watching boxing, man. Like he's always like, let's watch some boxing, some boxeo. I'm like, hell yeah, let's throw on a little bit of boxing, man. So I just got, it's a good way, like you said, to wind down and shit, man. I was over there kicking it with him. Now I came over here to wind down a little more. Cool, man. Yeah, appreciate all that.
Yeah, that was such
nice.
Such interesting. That was probably one of the best heavyweight fights that we had, and since oh god,
right, that was fucking great, man. I didn't realize how good that fight was.
Yeah, I went to the theater, seen it, bro. Big screen. It was nice.
Oh, that's dope. Hell yeah.
You're playing in the movie theater. I was like, man, I'm gonna go.
That's the shit. Major Key says Thursday at 8:45. You got the new time. Thursday, 8:45 for sure. Hell yeah. That'd be the shit.
I'll be listening. Hey, Major, you want to come on up here, say hello to us all, bro? I've been kind of rude. I'm not used to dropping links over here, but this seems like it's kind of fun out here tonight, man. I'm just smoking some good herb, talking some good boxing. Talk about anything you want. I know you're a fine master of the fight game. You've been around. You talk to all the boxers. You know the boxers. Sometimes I want to get in touch with boxers. I give Major Key a text. He gets me on a three-way conversation. This guy Jonathan Feldman, is that his name? Jonathan Feldman, who I met him at the Legends Weekend. He's a sparring partner. He spars with Riddick Bowe, sparred with Burt Cooper, sparred with everybody, man. I mean, he looks like a walking fire hydrant. The guy's huge. He gave me his number. I'm going to get him on here one of these nights. We'll talk to him because this guy's got some stories. He told me he went all over the world with some of these boxers, and John, is it Fenton? Major Key. What's his last name again, brother? I put Jonathan in there. I didn't put his last name, and I knew I'd remember him. And he said, "Oh, don't worry," because it was real quick in the lobby. But getting back to the point, Major Key, he's got a lot of good connections in the boxing world, and he's helped me. He's been nice enough to have me come on there sometimes and interview with some of these guys. I've met some of my fucking heroes being on there with them. I couldn't even talk to some of these guys. I was so good shit, man. Like Ring 10. Like Ring 10, man. Sure. Check out Ring 10. This is the way you can donate to boxers, man. It's not ring10.org. And Major Key's had the directors on there, the heads of it. Jerry Cooney's involved with it heavy. Some of these guys are at the Legends Weekend. I can't remember the dude's name, man. But yeah, man. Shout out to Major Key. And what else can I say about the guy?
Yeah, for sure. Major Glenn. 100%, man. Real good dude, man. I remember one time and shit, I was at my ex's and shit, and we were having a real big fight. I mean, it was like some wild shit. I remember putting like the laptop to the wall because she came in all drunk and was like, get this rope with lipstick and shit, get the fuck out of my house. But she didn't really want to get the fuck out. She was just talking. We were just fighting, talking shit. But Major Key must have seen all that, man, and he called like a couple hours later and shit to make sure I was okay, because which I'm glad he did that, because I mean, what a coincidence. Not that long afterwards and shit, the cops get called because we're fighting, going at it all drunk and shit, man. So he knows what's up, man. Like he knew, like, yeah, so he wanted to make sure everything was all right and shit. So I always appreciated that. Major knows that shit. I always appreciated that, man. Real good dude, for real.
Hey, I've met quite a few.
Hey, Bruce. On another note,
he's one of the good ones.
No, go ahead.
Yeah, no, I said it all, man. I said it all.
Yeah, for sure. Yeah, definitely. I'll say on another note, because I ain't been smoking. All right, so I know we were talking about, man. I got a fucking problem with I be pissing like crazy and shit. It's a complete different note, right? Like when I go to, like I'm getting a little older and shit, right? I don't even think it's that. I just think I put a lot of fucking, strain on my prostate or whatever you want to call it, and smoking, drinking for years upon years. So I'm like everybody else, man, pissing like crazy and shit, man, every hour and a half, especially trying to go to sleep. But what I stumbled across though, man, on this remedy and shit, it's a real good dude too, man. Dr. Berg, you guys should check him out, man. He has a lot of real shit. But he says grind up a full lemon in the morning and shit, man. Grind up a full lemon with some water or whatever. It's gonna be very bitter. He said, but do the peel, do the seeds, all that shit. Just grind it up, drink, put that fucker down. It's gonna be tough, but do blueberries or whatever you can, right? He said that's gonna help the prostate. It's gonna help you minimize your pissing so much. I've been doing it for the last 2-3 days. Man, it really has been working. It's crazy. I'm like, holy shit. And I seen a live, Bruce, when you said you and Matt Chad were driving down to the Legends event. You're like, man, I kept fucking pissing this shit, man. Having to, or you didn't want to drink water because you kept pissing. So that's how you popped in my head. I'm like, oh shit, I got the same problem, man. So I was like, you know what? I'm gonna tell Bruce about that remedy, man. See, maybe you want to try it. But seriously, though, man, it's been working for me though. It really has.
Prostate's okay, man. Hey, Major Key and Norris of Lock. Let me talk to Norris first.
What's up, guys?
Oh, brother.
What's going on?
All right. Feeling a bit rough. I did a few decent rounds of sparring tonight. I've not give it some like that in a while, and fucking hell, it's hard work, innit? You forget.
Well, man, we just look at that.
Feeling a bit rough.
Major Key, how are you, my brother?
Who's boxing?
I'm doing
Is
well,
Guy,
man.
Guy
hope all
Walker
you guys are doing
boxing on a show or something?
Who, me?
No. I think he's talking to Roland boxes on fucking boxing war, Border Wars.
Yeah, it'll be my first time going to that, man. He's been there
He's
twice.
boxing on Border Wars too. So we got the majority of the guests in here, freaking fighters. I'm honored. I'm on my P's and Q's over.
What is it?
Border Wars, Norris. It's called Border Wars. It's like just like an event. It's like a boxing thing that was put together basically for people like just like your typical person, your average citizen, who just who wants to just pretty much kind of get that boxing feel, that boxing feel, that boxing spirit.
Yeah,
so it's been going on now for like 13.
Like the old traveling circuses,
man. Yeah, kind of for sure, but it's legit though, man. It's legit. Cool, there's some good ass fighters on there too, man. Truly, you got to check them out if you ever can. It's called go to the boxing.
Tell him.
Wars. It's a fun.
Tell him Norris is coming. He's gonna smoke the boots.
It's in Las Vegas. You'll have a good time, Norris. Man. It'll be in Vegas this year, next year. So, man, that'd be great, bro.
Norris would clean houses. Norris is, he's a professional, man. I don't know if they'd let him in.
I'd definitely go down and throw down, mate. Fucking hell, I love that shit.
They gotta have an open class. No novice for you, brother.
But that's the thing. They do it very.
Bruce is bigging me up too much. Don't pay no attention.
It's a serious event. Border Wars. Google it. Rolling with the Punches is going to be there. Tim Skywalker, Muzzy is going to be there. Yeah. I mean, this is a really organized, serious event. If you want to get a fight in, bro, you can get one in over here. I don't know what the cost is. I guess just your flight to Vegas. Your
$300, right? 250, 300.
300
250. It was 250.
And if you keep winning, do you fight again? Is it a tournament or is it just one and done?
Yeah, you can keep fighting, man, and you'll go for the belt. Like there was a couple fighters who they were fighting for belts and shit, because they'll give out belts and all kinds of shit, man. That shit's cool. It's legit. It really is like legit, man. It's a good time. Actually, a couple fighters are trying to go professional. That fight in the Border Wars, that was kind of like their little step into which I think all amateur fighters should definitely do Border Wars, man. Or if you're thinking about trying to go amateur professional, because it already gives you that feel of walking out with with the ring girls and music. You got the crowd, it's the lights and shit, like all that shit, man. A little pressure. So I think that's a really good a good learning experience for when you want to go pro or amateur. But there's a few amateur fighters in there. There's a couple guys that want to go pro and shit. Like, it's legit, man. It's a real deal, and they do a really good job of matching you with someone on your same skill level. They don't, because they know it's very dangerous, man. So they definitely aren't trying to play around and see someone go get knocked out like like they do on fucking actual boxing where they match up. With
I'm 40, bro. I'm trying to some 20-year-old, bro. Hell no. I ain't trying to fight somebody.
Even if he was 20 years. But even if he was like a 20-year-old Tim and shit, they'd because they got to send footage of you actually fighting. So they'll still do a good job of making sure you're on the same skill level, though. You know what I mean?
okay.
So it's professional, man. They do their thing, man. Yeah, they really do their thing there, man. It's cool. I'd urge anybody to try it, man. I'm telling you, it's a hell of a
Sounds
fucking.
good.
Like I said, at the end of the day, it's great barroom talk. At the end of the day, it's great barroom talk. 10 years, 15 years down the road and shit.
Mm-hmm. Major Key Boxing.
Yeah,
What's
first and
happening?
foremost, yeah, I was sitting in the background. I actually clicked on the link, but you guys were giving some kind words out, so I appreciate that, man.
I'm sorry,
No,
man.
you guys are great though, man. I appreciate you guys. You know what I'm saying? Like, but it was pushed back. I don't know. Something must have came up today. He's in kind of trying to finalize negotiations. So I don't know what came up, but so I did get a late email yesterday saying that can we reschedule it for Thursday? So I said, of course, you know what I mean? And then so it's the same time Thursday, 8:45 Thursday instead of Tuesday. So that's not why I'm not live right now. But when it comes down to it, man, I at first I didn't even understand why people were paying Ness for Border Wars, but Roland explained it to me. He's like, yo, it's an experience. So it's like if you go to like an escape game, or you go to like a certain place, planetarium or something, you're paying out of pocket for the experience, right? That's basically what it is. They're giving you the experience like a real feel, right? Just for your own satisfaction. You know what I mean?
Oh yeah, it's not a ring in the backyard. It's probably got insurance there. Like Roland said, they sell drinks there. It's kind of like a ballroom atmosphere. So it sounds like an experience, man. So and you get up there, the 40-year-old killer coming out of retirement over here. Look out, man! This is going to be must see YouTube TV over here, bro.
Yeah, man. And
You got
the first one that Roland went to. The mayor introduced everybody. Like he pretty much set the table for the whole event. He came out, he cut the ribbon and stuff like that, and he said hi to everybody, and he introduced and he welcomed Border Wars to his town. You know what I mean? So that was legit. You got the damn mayor over there. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, that was dope. That was dope.
Yeah.
Listen, you boys
Morris,
need to get
Morris,
me
you're gonna
on
get
one of
crashed
these
in there, bro.
cars.
Over there, Norris, man.
I'll just jump on a plane, boys, and I'll smoke some boots.
There we go.
Telling you, man, you
I'm
got
game.
to.
I'm
That's
down.
cool
I've just come back from a big sparring session. I'm feeling very confident in my ability.
Hey, you guys could probably get a room in Vegas because you got to crash overnight. You probably get a nice room in Vegas, save some money, room up together, bro. Yeah, I mean, dude, this and you make sure you guys don't go fucking around Vegas and get drunk or go with some hookers or shit like that. That's Sin City. That's a crazy town. Keep on the straight and narrow, and man, I can see it, bro. Man, that's like
Eddie Hearn, Bruce?
That's like the Spinks brothers and Leonard on an amateur circuit. What's that, Norris?
Do you know Little Eddie? You know who comes on my channel? He's like a little like a boxer. He's about 10 stones. You know the lad who comes on my show?
Okay.
Who?
I might, if I'm coming, I'm bringing him with me.
There you go, man. Yeah, yeah. You don't want to.
My phone's messing up. Sorry, my phone's messing up.
Oh man, I'll tell you, bro. I mean, this is the brotherhood of boxing. Whether you guys room together, if you're going to Border Wars, you're going to meet each other. And I'll tell you, it's so much fun meeting people, meeting good people out here on the internet in the flesh. I mean, dude, when I met Tim Witherspoon, first thing he did, gave me a fucking hug like a bear, man. He made me feel like I was the most important guy there. And the same with him and everybody I met there. Dude, I talked to you on the show, motherfucker. How you doing? Vinny Paz. It's like, dude,
Hey, Bruce, you were right. You were right, though. I apologize for cutting you off, but you did ask me that question, which was why one of the reasons I jumped on. It is Jonathan Felton. Jonathan Felton, and he actually, I called him that night to try to get him on, but he was at his son's baseball game, and the guy literally lives one city over from me. He's invited me multiple times to meet up with him, but the problem is that he travels a lot. He's always with Rockman and Riddick Bowe and those guys. Like, he's always traveling. So every time I call him up, he's like, man, I'm out of town, man. Hit me up on this day. And when I gotta hit him up, I'm a busy guy too with my kids and my work, so we just haven't seemed to link up. But he always calls me, he always messages me, and you know who else hits me up all the time? Junior Jones. Junior Jones always hits me up, man.
Junior Jones was supposed to be at the Legends weekend too, but something happened.
He was sick. He was sick. He was sick.
Okay, he was sick. Yeah, because they had a couple of open rooms, and they're telling me, "Oh, stay at our hotel, man." I said, "I already paid for 2 nights over here," and you know, but oh man, what it wasn't even like going to a like going to a fucking event, going to an expo. It was just guys in the guys in the hotel lobby with nothing to do for 3 hours. Me and Tim and his family went across the street. We had breakfast. Me and Chad gave Vinny Paz a ride to the event. I was puffing a doobie in the back seat. Vinny's telling us a fucking story, man. Oh, bro, it was priceless, Major Key. You couldn't buy this shit, man. It was probably the best weekend of my life, bro. You know. I'm telling you.
I could imagine you looking out the back window, but puffing your little doobie, like thinking in your head, like, I can't believe this shit is happening right now.
All weekend long. I called up Blood Boxing. I was there. I says, "Hey, Blood." I said, "You never guess where I am." He said, Where? I says, "I'm at the Legends weekend." I says, "I'm talking to Riddick Bowe right now. You want to talk to?" And Riddick says, "Yeah, call him." I says, "You want to talk to Riddick Bowe? He's a fan of yours." He goes, "Get out of here." I put him on. Blood Boxing, man. How you doing? I'm over here with Bruce Gass and and oh man. And then I let him talk to Barkley, and he was like, "Oh man," I could just hear his voice, bro. Major. It was like talking to these guys is just fun, man. It's so rich, and I'll never do it again, man. It was. I was like,
didn't you speak to Iran on my show as well?
No, it's getting.
Didn't you speak to Iran on my show as well? I'm pretty sure I invited you for that.
Yep. Yeah. Yes, I was there. Yeah. Yep. And you know, I said, you know, he didn't remember. I mean, you know, he talks to so many people on so many shows. So yeah. He didn't, you know, but I'll tell you what a nice guy. What a fucking sincere and he was telling us stories about Mad Chad asked him about his sister, because you know he mentioned that his sister was tough. She was a fighter. He told us some stories about he got knocked out and he went home crying, and his sister said, "If you don't go fight that guy again, I'm gonna fucking knock you out." and his sister knocked out a cop once, and the cop's partner saying, "Oh no, man, she's gonna do you. She'll fuck you up again. Stay away from her." Oh, like these guys had nothing to do for 3 hours, and they're just looking around, make eye contact, and stir up a conversation. You know?
Yeah.
Oh, you could write a book about that fucking those 3 hours.
Damn, was Julian out there?
Man, that's so.
Julian
Jackson.
No. I don't remember if he was there. No. It was let's see who was there. It was Tim Witherspoon, Vinny Paz, you know, Tim Jr., fucking Vinny Pazienza, Vinny Bugasi. He fought Vinny Paz. Greg Houck, who decked Macho Camacho, fucking Marlon Starling. Let's see, I said Bo, Mitch Blood Green, Tyrell Biggs. Who else? I don't want to leave anybody out here, man. But, Sugar Ray Seals. Sugar Ray Seals. I've already talked to him. I wanted to get him on tonight, but he didn't answer his phone, didn't return my call, and I only did it like a couple hours before airtime, so I took a shot at it. But it was just so cool, Major Key. And if I had a good phone and I could have just went live during that thing, I think I would have had an Emmy-winning performance there. Because I mean, these guys were up for anything, man. I made a mistake and I called Riddick Blow. And he loved it.
I did some YouTube videos on the event. My co-host is Tim Witherspoon Jr. Major Key. I'm gonna subscribe to you. I've always heard good things about you. I'm subscribing tonight to you and checking your channel. I'm sorry I've never been to your channel, bro, but
no, it's all good, brother. It's all good, brother.
Yeah, I rock with KQKC.
I'll be right back.
That's where Skywalker came from, is KQKC. So I heard you and KQ were doing an interview. I'm like, well, who's this guy? You know, like, so I'm definitely subscribing, brother.
I appreciate it, man.
Yeah, I covered the event with Tim Jr. We went live, and he showed me their dinner, bro. And it was a nice, intimate setting. It had all the Hall of Famers in there, bro. Vinny Pazienza, Mickey Ward, like everybody Bruce mentioned. and it was pretty cool, man. Then I did an interview part, but the interview was messed up because he was muted for like the first interview, but when I got up to like Mitch Green, and then his phone died, so we just had some technical issues with covering the event. But it's gonna be on his podcast, Tim Jr. It's a Young Black Suburban podcast, and he has all the interviews with everybody on there, brother.
That's what's up. No, I'll definitely subscribe back, brother. You know what I'm saying? Shit, man. Like I'm all about anybody that's interviewing or paying attention to these legends. I'm gonna support that channel. You know what I mean?
Right. I'm a nephew of Bobby Chacon, Hall of Famer as well.
Oh shit. Okay.
So come
that's what's up.
Yeah, no.
That's what's up, man. That's definitely what's up, man.
Let me show you his glove real quick, Mr. Kid. I love showing people. I got his gloves on the wall. Picture on the wall.
That's dope. Yeah.
Schoolboy Chacon.
I like seeing it.
Oh, that's good. Okay.
I like seeing it.
74, and it has his gloves right here signed. I got him certified. Yeah, he's hanging up on the wall.
It's always a beautiful thing, man. It's always a beautiful thing when we give their roses. You know what I'm saying? Their accolades. You know what I mean? That's one of the things that. One of the reasons that it was so easy for me to get these interviews is because we always talk to them over the phone first, and I always break the ice before even the interview. I'm always joking around with them. I'll crack a joke like something like slightly insulting to them, but just a joke. You know what I mean? Like not really serious or nothing like that. You know what I mean? Just to kind of get them on edge, like is he serious or not? You know what I'm saying? And then I'll immediately laugh and be like, no, I'm just joking with you, this and this and that. You know, and then sometimes they'll come back even harder. You know, sometimes they'll just laugh and stuff like that. But I want to break the ice immediately, and then after that, I'll start talking more serious about business and you know what I know about them and stuff like that. And then before you know it, man, they're mad comfortable on the interview, bro. Like when Bruce Gas comes in, I introduce him like, hey, this guy right here is a scholar. You know what I mean? He probably went to one of your events. But by the time he starts talking, they're like, hey, what's up, Mr. Bruce? Hey, Bruce. Yeah, thanks a lot for jumping in, Mr. Bruce. They're respecting him. They don't even know who the hell he is. And they're like, yo.
Michael Nunn said if I come to Iowa, he was going to buy me dinner, bro. I was like, whoa, you know?
Yeah.
And let me shout out Oscar's in here, man. Oscar Prince Bonavina, Just Do Boxing, and Mrs. Tahara Do, man.
Just
appreciate you.
Yeah.
Norris says he's going to do some research.
Hey, Bruce.
Look out.
Hey, Bruce, I was thinking about this earlier, though, man. I was like, I think your channel, man, is one of the most important channels on YouTube, man. I swear. Like and I think it's like going to be one of the most established and well respected because of what you're doing, man. Showing love to all the the legends and old school, man. And I feel like they're all taking notice. I feel like they're all taking notice, and I could see Larry Holmes on your channel, legends like that on your channel one day, man. Truly. You know,
Tyson on your channel, Bruce. With you, bro. I can see it, man.
Well, you know, I've been blessed. I've been blessed in these autumn years, man. And man, you know, everybody on here has helped me. You know, helped me get involved with these cats, and I don't know, maybe they can feel the sincerity, but you know, I don't. Maybe I do blow smoke up their ass because you know when I say it all the time. You know, when I was a kid, my friends had Superman and they had fucking Mickey Mantle and Batman on the wall. Dude, I had Bobby Chacon, I had Muhammad Ali, and I had Joe Frazier. You know, and then when I could go meet some of these guys, man, Marlon Starling, fucking Iran Barkley. And not just fucking ask him a few questions. Sit down there and talk to him till dude, almost till like, hey, listen, man, I'm gonna go talk to Riddick Bowe. I'm gonna go talk to Mitch Green. You know, it's like, dude, how can you get any better than that? You know?
Yeah. And you know what the beautiful thing about that, Bruce, is that they all talk to each other, bro. A lot of them are cool with each other, and so right? They come to your channel. They feel comfortable. They feel a warm welcome. And then when you try to invite somebody else, that person calls them and says, "Hey, you know about this guy? Yeah, oh yeah, Bruce. Hell yeah, man. He's freaking cool as hell, man. Go over there. Let me know when you're going. I'll go on with you. You know what I'm saying? And you get to one of these legendary things. You know, trust me, man. It's a beautiful thing.
That happened a little bit with my Rhode Island connections here. You know, there's a dude named Brian Barboza, former pro from out of Rhode Island. Then you got Peter Peter Manfredo and Vinny Paz. Who's this? I got Mad Chad over here calling me up, man. Hey, Mad Chad, what's up, brother? Hang on, I put it on speaker. Mad Chad, what's up, my brother?
What's shaking? What's going on?
Oh, you're on my live with me right now. We got Major Key here. We got Rolling with the Punches. We got Skywalker, Tim Lucy.
Yeah, whiskey.
I think George up there. I'm not sure. 5 or George up there. I don't even know. What's up with Matt Chad? I just give you a call to. I don't even know why. I think I do, but I can't even remember. So what's up, my brother?
Hit the Toker 2. You'll remember.
I'm hitting the Toker 2 like a mofo over here right now, man.
No, I just found my phone. I just saw this call. I didn't know what was going on. I just figured I'd call you back before I hit the hay.
It was important, but I can't remember what it was about. Alan's so amazing. Shout out to you, man. And,
yeah, shout out to everybody in the gas house, and the Bruce gas.
Matt Chad shouting out everybody in here, bro.
Shout out, Chad.
Hey, Bruce, I'm gonna get online there. I'll see you online here in a minute.
All right, bro. Hey, Matt Chad's gonna jump on. So guess what, man? We're toking, we're smoking. All right, brother. We'll see you in a few.
Fuck it, let's keep the show going.
Hey, guess what? Guess what? I got another fucking bud in my bag.
Man,
man.
Crazy.
Gentlemen, I'm gonna hop off real quick, man. I'm gonna hop off. I wanted to show you guys your just due, man. You guys, I love you guys. You already know it. You know what I'm saying? So, yeah, man. You guys enjoy the rest of your
You're
evening.
my brother, bro. God bless you, man. I'll see you around, man.
Thank you, man. We're preparing for a hurricane. That's why. So, we got that hurricane coming in. I'm on the East Coast by Daytona. So that shit is coming in Category 1, and it's not going to be bad as far as the winds, but the problem is that the rainfall. We still have flooding going on from Hurricane Irma. So you know what I mean. So that shit and the other lakes around, like they're just a couple of inches away from overflowing themselves. So I'm hoping nothing like that happens again. But it is what it is. But in the meantime, y'all have a great rest of your night.
Man, stay safe, bro.
Be safe, Major.
Stay high and dry, as they say, man.
Right, nice.
The hurricanes are no joke, bro. I mean, I showed you guys. I live on the East Coast. I live right on the water, bro. I mean, I've had waves come crashing against my window when they get a strong northeaster. And hurricanes, I've been evicted. I live on the fucking bay, bro. The bay turns into the ocean, and when you get those 75-mile-an-hour winds up to 100-mile-an-hour winds, it's murder. Everything goes down. Fucking people lose. People, Major Key, I feel for him because it doesn't happen often. But when you get something serious coming down, you got Mother Nature, bro. It ain't no joke.
It ain't.
No, man.
That's your property.
I'm so glad we live.
I'm so take care of your shit, man.
Hell yeah, man. Fuck yeah, that's cool. No, my bad. I was gonna say I'm glad. The one thing I loved about living up here, although we don't get much snow no more, is we don't get hurricanes, tornadoes, shit like that. We get them fucking snow blizzards though, and that shit's horrible too. But I mean, hurricane and tornadoes though, man, I don't want to deal with those. So those seem far worse. And shit, man. Hopefully, and Tony B was just in a fucking tornado not too long ago. So I was like, hopefully he stays safe too.
I was watching the news this morning for about 5 minutes about something on voting, but it was snowing like crazy in Reno, Nevada.
Yeah.
That's what I'm saying, man.
It's insane.
We had snow last week in Albuquerque.
Yesterday was summer. Today it's winter. It's weird, man.
Yeah, this shit going off fucking haywire, man. No bullshit. No one voted today. No one voted. Just not to get into politics.
Well, not me, man. I thought about it, but I didn't do it. I said, "What the fuck?" I said, "Why? Nothing's going to change. My vote is not going to affect anything right now, bro." And maybe I'm a bad American, but I thought it over and I said, "Nah. I think I'd rather go take a walk with my dog than drive to the fucking polling place and vote." If I had thought about it earlier, he could have sent me a freaking mail in and I would have done it. But nah, I wasn't about to do it. And
Got you.
My
Oh,
wife
yeah, I
did.
feel
I
you.
don't even know who's running. I don't even know who's running in Rhode Island.
I'm bad. I'm bad too this year.
It's not going to change every time I vote for the right person in, my taxes still go up. I get less fucking services for them. And it's just it's a money grab out there. There was a politician polling in my fucking neighborhood last week. I hit her up. I said, hey, listen, I want to ask you a question, man. I said, how do I get rid of furniture when I get new stuff? I've got tables I got to get rid of. I've got fucking TVs. I got all this shit. You used to have a day you picked it up before. Now you don't have that anymore. Oh, well, she says, well, they have an electrical pickup day. I said, well, why don't they fucking advertise it? What am I supposed to guess when it is, or call up and be put on hold and this and that? She goes, well, that's a town issue. I'm a state representative. I said, wrong answer. So she didn't get my fucking vote. Neither did the other one. But even if I did vote, I was going to make sure I didn't vote for her. She'll probably win, but I hope she doesn't. But anyway.
Yeah. Well,
You're breaking out, Bruce.
I'm breaking down.
There we go. It was probably me. It was probably my shit. No, you're good. No, you're breaking out, but it was probably me. It's probably my shitty ass service. Yeah, he said I'm breaking down. No, you're good now. You're good now. It was probably my fucking shit.
You're breaking down, Bruce. After that bong rip.
I'm breaking down, bro. But I'm still hanging tough,
Yeah.
I got one of those 12-year.
That's great. I did only because we had a couple of things, like you said, that were like on the ballot. Like one of them was at first it was required for legislators and all that shit to make all the spending things public and shit. But then they switched it over to it wasn't public no more. So now they're trying to switch it back to where it is public. So I went and voted for that one at least. Like, let's switch that bitch back, man. How the hell are you gonna keep that shit private, man? It's our fucking money. It's public money and shit. So I voted that one. Hopefully that goes through, man. Hopefully that becomes public again so we can know where all the money's going and shit like that. Couple things I did vote for, like, fuck it, man. But I know exactly what you mean, though, Bruce. I know exactly what you mean.
You know what they had it? Not in my town. Town over, bro. And then they legalized marijuana in my state this year. So it's, it's 100% legal now. You can have fucking 10 ounces. I mean, dude, 10 ounces you go to jail for a couple of years ago. I mean, that was like, when you were dealing, you're lucky if you had 10 ounces. But anyway, man, the next town I live in, the town I grew up in, they had a thing on the ballot today, and it was ban smoking in public places and on the streets and public parks. It's like, now you can walk down the street and smoke a reefer, but I don't know if it passed, if it failed. I'm going to go and look for that. That's the only thing that made any difference to me on the fucking ballot. I don't care who's running for fucking government. I don't care who's running for fucking Congress. The town council, I could give a fuck about that shit. The school committee, fuck, man. The only thing that I'm close to school with is that fucking school bus that almost runs me off the road when I'm walking my dog in the morning. And that's it, man. But I don't. Why bother, man? Why waste my time? Why waste the government's time? Fucking, I'm an absentee no-show because I don't give a fuck about who's in charge anymore. We made it through 4 years of Trump. He didn't blow the fucking planet up, so that was my biggest fear. And he's gone, so I don't give a fuck who they get in there now.
Now we got this dip shit. Yeah, I know what you mean, man. Shit's crazy. Oh shit. Yeah,
so I was talking
certain local.
A tornado in Lisbon, Portugal, man.
Yeah.
What are you doing?
Circus. Look at that. Now you say that's funny. The circus. That's a political show. That's a political show on Showtime. They call it the circus, and it's about politics and shit. It's crazy. Like, it is a circus, you know what I mean? It's fucking nuts. Shit crazy, man. I was just wondering about that. If anybody got voted and shit. Yeah, that's cool.
I almost did roll in, but I didn't do it. And I don't even regret it. But I usually go. I usually vote all the time. In fact, last time I did it was the mail-in ballots. It was real easy.
Okay.
A couple of years ago. But then,
right.
Fuck it. Who cares? You know what I voted? Anybody win $1 billion in Powerball today?
Right? Fuck. That's what. Yeah. It's actually tomorrow. The ticket
2 billion.
tomorrow, right?
No, it was yesterday, but they had fucking technical difficulties, so they were going to do it this morning, and I didn't hear if they did or not. But it's $1.9 billion.
I
Dude,
thought it was Wednesday. The next drawing.
no, it was yesterday, man. Yesterday, I know. I bought tickets, bro, and they had a fucking glitch. I was watching the girl. She's standing there, and the number is and all of a sudden, technical difficulties. We will notify you with the drawing numbers. I went on their website. Technical difficulties. Numbers will be posted when they're drawn. I heard this. But dude, that's 1.9 billion. That's enough to fucking buy a country, for Christ's sakes, you know? That's
I heard nobody hit though. That's what someone told me, man. They're like nobody hit. So the next drawing's Wednesday. If I'm not mistaken, but yeah, you might be right, bro. Shit, if it was a glitch,
I'm pretty sure because I'm following that. I'm following that pretty closely. I'm gonna see if
I was gonna line up for the next drawing. Fuck that, yeah. Because a cash payout's almost damn near $1 billion. It's like 900 million or some shit like that. The cash payout. Imagine that, bro. The lump sum.
Hey, do they advertise when somebody wins it?
I would get
the lump sum when someone wins it.
Bro, I think they do, bro. And it's on that kind of, you can't go private or none of that shit. I think that they have to like make. They got to lawyer up type shit.
I gotta get a new phone. I got this fucking Obama phone that I got about 5 years ago, and the thing is so full of information. Did anybody win? Did anybody win Powerball?
Yeah, you lawyer up right away, bro. First thing you do, bro.
Okay.
A single winning jackpot was sold for $2.04 billion, and it was sold in Altadena, California. $2.04 billion. Altadena.
So someone. Holy shit! So someone did win it then.
The ticket was sold. I'm sure if the ticket was sold, somebody's gonna claim it, man.
Yeah, but like I said, they get with their lawyers. That shit's all like you know what I mean?
Well, you know what they said to do? As soon as you get your ticket, you sign it and you take a picture of it with your phone. And that way, if something happens, if you lose it, if somebody fucking steals it on you, and you've got proof there, semi-proof. Yeah. But I mean, dude, what do you do when you win that kind of money? Oh God, what the fuck do you do?
Talk about
go buy an island.
Yeah, talk about life changing, man. Holy shit!
Take it back and forth whenever you want.
So much money that you don't have to invest shit. You just let that shit sit in a bank and gain interest. You may be living or your kids will be set. Shit.
Everybody was that's billions, man. That's a special elite club. You know, that's the fucking club.
How much you think will be taxed out of that 2.4 billion? You think they'll take back?
No, you only get $1 billion out of that. You'll lose half of it to taxes for sure.
Right.
You're in that 50% bracket, bro. But the thing was worth over $2 billion. I mean, $1 billion. Can you imagine that?
California won it.
Yeah, the town Altadena, California. I think that's what I said.
Oscar, did you win that shit, bro? You better hook us up, man. At least some mega fight tickets for everybody.
Yeah, black and brown, bro. Black and brown. That sounds like a town that's right in his neighborhood. I wonder he jumped off here real quick tonight. Fucking getting himself in the millions of dollars.
Hit the.
Had to push all that bud he had yesterday and shit. That's that bud he had. Bruce.
He put on a hell of a show when he was showing his bro's fucking greenhouse. I don't know if any of you guys saw that out there, man. But this guy has an operation and it's like, wow. I mean, dude, you know, I know a couple of growers, but this fucking guy's got packaging, processing, fucking one room, big warehouse operation. He's probably shipping out fucking bales of this shit. But anyway, man, shout out to Black and Brown. I never saw he was doing the show, and then the fucking guy's camera went dead on him. but he never did the repeat. He was going to do chapter 2. He was going to show the fucking the finishing room because he showed the stage 1, stage 2. You know, but then all of a sudden the guy's camera died, and Black and Brown was telling him, "Hey, Bruce Gass is watching this, man. Make sure you don't fucking fuck up. Make sure you want to see everything." The guy's like, "I'm gonna show, I'm gonna show you everything." And he had workers in there. It was on a Sunday. He had guys working in there for him. Good job to have, man.
Damn. Hell yeah, man. I would never stop.
House training, bro.
Yeah, going good, man. We're running, huh? Rolling.
Yeah, we're getting our runs in. So that's where it's starting off right there. The running. When are you gonna try to go to a gym, Bruce? Scott, Tim. I'm gonna go to a gym next week, probably. Saturday, Tim?
Sunday, maybe. I don't know. Saturday, Sunday, we'll see. I don't know about this weekend, bro, but definitely I gotta get in there, bro. Shit. Yeah, it's probably going to be a work week. They train the work weeks too. So,
what's up, fellas? How we doing?
Hell yeah.
Hey, Johnny, how are you, man?
Johnny.
Good. Fucking sicker than a dog. I'm rolled up in my fucking lazy boy here. I called into work. I'm fucking sick. I got the hot and chills and everything. Oh my god. Yeah. And I never miss.
You can see it, man. You can see your forehead.
Yeah,
your forehead looks sweaty, man.
And I don't never miss work. So if I do, it's for a fucking. It's because I'm really feeling on like a fucking shit on a stick here, you know. Yeah. How we doing, though, fellas? What we talking about?
Pretty good, brother.
Nothing, bro. I was gonna close it down. I figured Matt Chad would jump in. I dropped him a link. You want to jump in, talk about something, bro? Give it your best, man. We were talking about throwing in the towel. But I didn't realize I was on here for fucking 3 hours. My wife's telling me, "Hey, you got to put the dog out." But it's yours.
You about ready to wrap it up, then, brother?
Pretty close, man. I usually go 2 hours. I'm an hour overtime.
Yeah, Well, the WBC said that Beterbiev's got to fight Callum Smith after Yard. So we're not going to see that Bivol Beterbiev fight for a fucking while, unfortunately, which is fucking ridiculous. I just wanted to share that. I just read it on the fucking Twitter. But
that's breaking news. That's breaking news, Johnny. Damn.
And the real fighting era, he would do that within a year. He'd have all 3 of those fights taken care of in a year. I mean, I know it's not happening, but it's boxing. What it is, man. That's why I live in the past. I deal with these fights as they come. I don't pay attention to the politics. I don't care what they make. I don't care A side, B side. When the fight's on, I'm there watching it. Aside from that, take me back, mama. I'm fucking on this day kind of a guy.
Yeah, I mean, and even like, you know, I'm sure like because you're around my pops' age, Bruce. But like I say, even when I was coming up, and I'm sure Skywalker's, he's and Roland, they're pretty close to my age. You know, even when we were coming up, we had fucking Gotti and Ward and De La Hoya and Johnny Tapia and Eric Morales and all the motherfuckers fought each other too, even in our era. You know what I'm saying?
2-3 times.
Yeah, absolutely. And you know, and say what you want. That's what I mentioned to Oscar before in the chat. Like, you know, I don't, you know, whatever he did outside of the ring, whatever. But he was a great fucking fighter inside the ring. No, I don't think anybody could take that away from De La Hoya. You know, he was a fucking monster, that guy. And he fought everybody.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I like De La Hoya growing up, bro. Yeah, now.
yeah.
Somebody was trying to tell us that he took a dive against B-Hop. I'm saying, no. You don't know where the left hook to the liver is. It doesn't have to. It doesn't look like it's traveling fast or hard, but man, you get that sweet spot, and you're on your knees for 12 seconds.
The liver shots. It's kind of like getting hit in the balls. It doesn't have to be very hard. It just got to be right on the fucking button, and you're going. You know.
And then with the delay too, sometimes, you know.
Yeah, right. Exactly.
Yeah, that's what makes everybody think like, oh, is this guy staging it? Is this a fake knockdown? But no, that's what happens with the body shots, the delayed reaction.
Oh yeah.
Right. Good shit. Good shit. For sure.
Yeah.
Always gonna be most good ass fun.
Fuck,
I had something to say too about them.
fucking. I don't know. I'm just looking forward to Chocolatito and
Hey, so what do you
Estrada.
think?
Yeah.
Hey, but hold on. But with that WBC, do you think they kind of did that, man, because of the Bivol Canelo potential match and shit? You know what I mean? Is
Well,
that do you think kind of
I
that?
th- I think it's too full because the reason Suleiman said that they're removing all the Russians from their rankings, the WBC. Okay, now that's only one of the four sanctioning bodies, but regardless, it's gonna be, like you said, he's gonna be fucking. He's gonna have to fight now. Berterbio's gonna have to fight Anthony Yard, which is gonna be late January, early February next year. Then he's gonna have to fight Callum Smith, and in the meantime, they'll probably have Bivol fight Canelo again. So they'll try to pull some bullshit over there. I mean, it speaks a thought. I mean, you don't have to be a fucking rocket scientist to figure out they're trying to pull some bullshit with that fight, so which is a shame because like I said, I think that's a fucking one of the 2 or 3 best fights in the sport, right? That could be made right now, so but which is a damn shame, but
Yeah, I remember that Callum Smith was an eliminator, and the winner's going to fight Better Beef. I remember that back then. It was that long ago. And Callum Smith had got that knockout.
well,
Yeah,
I think
we want to see him fight, man. We want to see him in action. He's all
Yeah.
getting
I think he'll get destroyed.
getting hurt a lot.
yeah, and I think Callum Smith's fucking filled into 175 a lot better than he did to 168 because he's a big fucking dude, man. That guy's six.
Yeah.
Yeah, he's because I mean, who did he fucking? He just leveled. Who did he fight last time? Was it Lenny Castillo? He just fucking just peppered him and fucking knocked him out. I mean, so we'll see what happens. But we'll see what happens. We'll see what happens.
Yeah, we'll see. I like that fight still, but not with the time. The time frame. That's some bullshit. Everyone want to see Better Be versus fucking Bivol.
Yeah, it's a shame. It's a shame. I mean, but
Even
hopefully,
Yard, man. No, go ahead, bro. I was gonna say even Yard was settling for it, really, because that wasn't the fight we wanted to see. Everybody wanted to see Bivol after fucking Canelo. I mean, especially how Turbiev did against fucking what's his name there, Brown.
Smith.
Oh yeah, and then Joe Smith after.
Yeah. Joe Smith fucking.
I think. Yeah. So hopefully, well, it looks like they got a couple of fucking obstacles to get over. Hopefully, we get it. If we don't, we don't. Like Bruce said, I don't really pay much attention to the politics. I don't care about the fucking talking on over the social media. When the fights come, I watch it. I'm the same way. Hopefully, we get the good ones. They're the ones we want, but sometimes that ain't the case no more. So.
Bro. You've been around long enough to know fucking what it's all about.
Yeah.
You can make it days of our lives, or you can really be a sports fan and look for the fucking real deal. But I mean, you got people that want to all day long. They want to talk about the fucking politics of boxing, how much the fighters are making, how much they should be making. Who should be promoting this fighter, that fighter. I don't give a fuck about any of it.
Yeah, me neither.
Tell me when the contracts are signed,
Yeah, just tell me when you got the fucking venue and the contracts and ready to go, and then I'm
even then, I don't give a fuck about it till then. I want to see the scheduled date and the fight when it's going to be on. Tell me Saturday, the fucking 14th, and then I'm there, man. Aside from that,
yeah, exactly.
That's the way. That's the way it was in the old days. You could kind of imagine what fights were going to happen, but till you got that TV guide and saw what was happening next Saturday, because I mean the Ring magazines were 3 months behind all this shit, so you couldn't get accurate information out of those. It was basically the newspaper, and that was fucking almost minuscule. So you saw like Aguayo fighting Pryor, kind of like fucking 2 weeks before it happened, and like, wow, Aguayo's fighting Pryor. There was no build up, no contract, none of this shit that happens today. It was just the fight's going to happen. All right.
Yeah. I remember they had I remember Pop, the old man, told me. He said he's like, dude, they had Leonard Benitez and fucking Hagler and Afirmo on the same card on fucking
Yeah.
free fucking TV. What was it, 78 or something?
On a Friday night.
Yeah. He was like, dude, if that was today, they'd have charged you $200 for fucking pay-per-view for that shit. If Hagler and Afirmo on the undercard and Leonard Benitez is the main event, forget about it, bro. Yeah.
Dude,
That's true. That's true.
Don King put a 4-fight card on. He had fucking Larry Holmes on there against some guy named Leroy Jones. That was the weakest card of the night, but that was the same card that Weaver and John Tate was on, that famous knockout in the 15th round.
Yep.
Mustafa Muhammad beat Marvin Johnson, and then Sugar Ray Leonard was the opening match. He fucking knocked out this guy named Davey Boy Green with one of the fucking sweetest left hooks you'll ever see in your fucking life.
Yeah, I remember that. I remember seeing
night, free on a Monday night, bro. Dude,
Yeah.
How can you get better than that?
Yeah, you can't fucking beat that.
For fucking boxing on TV, cool as they get, man. I mean, this
Yeah.
is all
Hell
what they
yeah,
have it
free.
now. Too much bullshit involved.
Yeah, it is.
Way, bro. I'm like your father, bro. Same age. And
Yeah.
anyway, I gotta get moving. I've been on there for over fucking 3 hours, man. Wow. I'm gonna.
All right, fellas. I just figured I'd drop in and say hello. For a few.
Nice to talk to you, man.
All right,
Hey, thanks for
fellas.
news.
God
So
bless.
thanks for that news.
Take care,
Peace.
guys. God bless.
Jim.
Later, John.
I took later, Jim.
Hey,
Bruce.
peace.
Peace, Bruce.
Run tomorrow, bro. You got to run tomorrow.
100%.
All right.
That room. Much love,
Peace
everybody.
to you, brother. Hey guys, man, I appreciate you coming in here tonight, man. A little bit longer than we were going to be, but we hung in there. We had some fucking good shit going on here, man. We talked about the throwing in the towel. We talked about the weed for a bit, man. We talked about, we had George come in here. We had G5 come in here. We had Johnny come in here. We had Skywalker in here. And we had rolling with the punches, man. And Major Key, you know, it was good talking boxing over here, man. It was a no bullshit boxing conversation, and this is what I like to have over here. And I appreciate all you cats that came in here, man. God bless you all, man. Bruce Gas, Boxing, Jazz, and more. I'm out of here. Peace.